Your username is Mr. TP for a living. Oh, was that you that just joined the Discord? Was that you? But I'll still send you a connection video just in case. I DM'd it to you. Oh yeah, see that was okay. Yeah, so yeah, you got it. Some people just don't get it. Hold on, let me go live on the YouTube. They're trying to figure out what's going on here. Remember what I said about the 615? Hold on. Oh, they gotta, in order for them to go lower, they gotta go higher. Best to be on alert. Best to be on alert now. Cat? Huh? Cat. It's me. Cat. I'm in the Discord. Gotta flex it real quick. Yeah, absolutely. Welcome. Thank you so much, sir, for your support. Some people think that y'all are robots, man. I can show people the proof all I want to about people turning profitable. Look at that. These people are getting, look at that. They got their fixtures
Wow.
now. See that? You see that alert? They teased that on purpose and laid the cheese and bounced it and then flashed it on them in one swoop. He said, hell no, no robot. I know. I just, bro, but some people do on social. They be like, man, those testimonies are great. I'm still unsure. Maybe he creates all of those accounts. Maybe he's talking to himself. He must be out to
People
get
do
my
do that.
$11. Let me hold on to this little $11 I got. Keep doing what I'm doing. My little $29 a month for the Discord. Screw the free mentorships and the mentor and the profitable community. You know how many scams are going around nowadays to siphon me out of my $29? Even though people are trading live in front of me and talking? You know how many of those are going around? And he keeps on calling this market out too? Now the people keep on screaming and rejoicing at the top of their lungs? You know how many, do you know that? How many of those scams are going around? I can see his P&L in real time. And this whole screen, and it's not in like, like I'm
Did we
not
tap that
looking at,
15-minute you were talking about?
nah, they missed it. And I'm not looking at the screen like this. And he's saying he's in trades, but he's not. And I can't see. I hate those traders. I don't see your whole screen, man. Hold on, let's lock in. And Lil D, 614.93, they flashed it. They still might get their fixing. Best to be on alert right now. Get that 12-way bounce and then flash dump it on them. Classic. This is dangerous. We're in negative HVL. These candles are huge. These are nothing to play with. I don't believe them. This is scary. I don't believe them. I'm unsure. Hold on. Oh boy, it's going sideways, confusing people on the dump. No robot. Thank you for confirming and identifying yourself, sir. So, guys, like I said, Georgia Power is goofing around with the power. They're doing an update. So if my internet flashes out again, I'm cooked. So I got to be mindful on trades. I can't be in trades that span 5 to 10 minutes with this thing going on. It's best I be on alert. Best to be on alert right now. Hey man, you trading the NQ? Why you looking at the Qs? Because the Qs are trying to flash 615 and scare people out. That's what's going on. They keep on dancing us around these lows like they want to flash 686 on the SPY and hurt people on this trend line. Guys, I told y'all about this trend line here. I told y'all about that trend line. They don't like trend lines. They do not like those. So if you're a trend line trader, that's probably why you're not rich yet. If you are a trend line trader and if you are break even and just making even a little bit of money, you are lucky. This market is not meant for you. It is literally designed to attack you. So thank God you're making it out by the skin of your teeth. What you think about the order block under the gap? On what time frame? I don't know about that. What time frame are you talking about? Weren't you thinking about joining this community green light? Why don't you join here and show me your screen so that I can then see what you're talking about, so you can screen share, and then you can narrate me through what you're looking at. Why aren't you in here? You said you were going to be in here. I remember you, Green Light Gang 6. I remember you from 2 days ago. In any event, they're bouncing this. I wonder if that was the shakeout. What we got going on ES? Whoa, 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 whoa. Multiple 15-minute Bissy taps. Bouncing. Did we inverse this? Yes, this is gone. Look at this power. It's a 15-minute SIBI there that was just formed. Best to be on alert. Got a trend line?
Yo, E.
Talk to me.
Hey, check the trading chat.
Let's see what we got. I have no idea what to expect, but we'll see off of his word. The live trading floor. I'm down like.
Oh, well,
wow.
hey, hold up, it's sending. Oh shit! Oh, here it is.
Oh, nice.
Great job.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
Great job.
Let's
Great job,
go.
Devin. Oh, Devin, is that your first payout?
Oh,
Yeah, that's my first payout.
Oh.
Let's go.
let's go.
Good shit, bro.
Let's go.
Thank you.
Great job, Dev.
Yes, sir, bro. Hey, man, I gotta give my thanks to you, man. You've helped me a lot. I can't lie.
Oh man, good job, buddy. Good job, brother. Bro, I remember you were literally staking me out, literally for like 2 months on TikTok.
yeah, that's true. Yep.
Great job, brother. Great job. All this aside, man, I am so happy for you, bro. Guys, hey, bro, that's only $650, bro. What the fuck are you talking about, man? Guys, listen. For somebody that has never accomplished something before, that is huge because now he knows he can do it over and over again. Now we need to refine his edge even more and then add the consistency factor to it. That same way he got a $600 payout is the same exact way he can get a $6,000 payout times 10 accounts. It is the exact same thing. He needs to continue to refine his edge, and I promise you, things are going to change. This is it. This is it. This is it. We're going to blow the horn for him. Y'all heard it.
Hey, I've been waiting for that horn. Let's
Where's the
go.
horn? Here it is.
Hey, on that same account, I made 500 on a short today too, so I'm so hyped right now.
Oh, man.
I'm ecstatic. Let's go.
First
Nice.
payout is definitely key, Mr. TP. Feeling great job, guys. Guys, that's what I tell people all the time. What is a few months of your time? What is it to you? I don't know. Anyway, great job. Proud of him. Living it up. Great job, sir. Let's soak this in and let's rinse and repeat. You made $500. You made it back just like that. See? Rinse and repeat. That's tough. Yep. Great job, sir. job. Yeah, he was on some AC shit. Yep. AC was doing the same thing. He'll be like AC. AC was taking me out for 2 months on a TikTok, blowing up his accounts, and now look at him. He's making like $3,000 or $4,000, $5,000 a day on average, at least. If he's trading more accounts, he's making like $10,000 a day. Great job. I'm gonna write this down in 1225. 1225 Devin first payout because I'm gonna clip that. Great job, Devin. I can't wait. Absolutely, you're next, sir. Great job. Still in that, Chill? Have you promoted to NQ Upsider? Yeah, NQ Outsider. Made all your eval and Discord back just like that. Just like that. You only been in a couple months, so that ain't been nothing but damn less than $100. Made it back just like that. Good job.
How long you been in there? How long you was there?
I'll tell you right now. We'll be able to look right now how long you been in. We'll be able to look right now. Let's see. Devin joined 1 month ago. December 15th. Finally got his first payout. You can see it right here. He's not lying. No, December 15th, he's been here for less than 30 days total. Finally got his first payout. He was watching me for like 2 months. And he was just blowing up accounts. So December the 15th is his first payout. He got it. You can see it right here. Anyway, great job. Great job. I'm telling you. See, 30 days. What's it to you? Hey, man, that ain't for me. I'm hopeless. I'll never get a payout. Those strategies are too hard. Are you sure? Bullish. You gotta listen and show up to the classes. He showed up to the classes. They're free. Great job. First payout achieved. Now let's lock in. DM me whenever you got a chance.
I got a problem holding on to the trades, man.
Yeah. Well, you'd ask yourself what you're trying to get out of it. And you might have a problem holding on to it because you might be doing, well, what are you doing? 0 day TE? 1 day to expiration? You might be oversized. Hold on real quick. Mr. TP for 11. The reason why that's the only thing you see is because you signed up for the knowledge community page. So Discord is halfway down. Page 1. That's why. So it's halfway down page 1. That's why you see that. So you gotta follow the instructions on that, on like how to join up with that. That's why it's looking like that. Hold on. Yeah, but that's why it's looking like that. I sent you another video. Yeah, no, you good. So Discord is halfway. So literally watch that video that I sent you and just scroll down halfway down page 1 and you can join. It's $29. And then follow the instructions step by step. It's okay. I sent you another video. So yeah, that's the so yeah, make sure you refresh it though and follow the instructions. And if you still have any problems, DM me and then I can hop on a call with you later on today. Hey bro, you can do that for free? That's crazy. Yeah, I've done that for members before. I will personally FaceTime you and screen share and walk you through signing up inside the community. But however, I advise people and I tell them this. You need to understand one very important thing. You need to know how to work that WAP page because that's the knowledge community page. So in the event that you have some confusion or like you're struggling with some psychology, then that page is going to be there. So like you need to know how to work that page. So like even me getting you in is not going to solve anything. Like you need to struggle mentally and figure out how to download the app and connect everything. Because that's going to be key. We need to improve our problem solving skills across the board. You need to be able to problem solve here. Hold on, let me turn my TV down. It's a little bit too loud. Hold on. Be on alert now. We need to be on alert. They didn't take out this high right over here probably for a reason. I'm unsure what that means. technically speaking, they're still targeting this low over here. They're targeting 25,435 until we pop this high. That's exactly what they're trying to do. We just inverse this. We just inverse this BISI here. This market is bearish.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Sure. Longs are short-lived.
Yes, longs have to be short-lived until we have an immediate shift in market, until we have a shift in market structure. That's just the name of the game. Even at the bottom.
Best to be on. Yeah, I shorted each of these ups and downs. I've shorted.
Exactly.
Same area.
Technically, yep, exactly. Like even up here on this bounce, you should have to stop above here at a 1 and a 15-minute BISI cluster there. It's best to be on alert. We need to watch how this market reacts to this 1 minute BISI here. So like if we stop here and start bouncing and start hunting a higher drone liquidity, you need to watch this zone. You need to watch this tap.
Just got out here.
You need to watch this tap. So that they could instantly reverse this right now. But we got this trend line over here. Remember what I said about trend lines? They don't like those. So like if you got trend lines, like they like to like snap those and scare you out. They've been doing this all day. Trend line traders do not get money. Well, they might get them, but they come to collect everything from before. This is dangerous now. They just tapped that trend line just now. They're probably going to sit here and dance around and make you think that they're getting ready to bounce, or they'll bounce it and then they'll stop and go sideways and then they'll flash dump it on you and scare you out. This is not good. On the ES now, look at the trend line. Trend lines are there in order to make you think that they're getting ready to do something. And then like every very rarely so often, what they'll do is like they'll validate it and then they'll make you think it's legitimate. And then like the other 80% of the time, they'll dump it on you and scare you. And then you'll blow up your account and lose everything. And then you'll make just enough money doing it again until the next time, until it's time for them to collect again. It's like you'll put a limit order right here and like, you know what? You'll be like, bro, shut the hell up. I finally put a limit order and I just made money. Well, bro, this was the 10% chance that they decided to bounce it. 90% of the other time, like they'll stop here, go sideways, and they'll flash dump it on you and scare you out. You just happen to be one of the lucky trend line traders that missed the carnage that they were doing the entire day before here. Like there's some trend line traders that were doing this all day. They went like this. Trend line here, I long here. Snap, destruction. Trend line traders, I long here. Bullish bounce, I long on a retest to go higher. Snap, destruction. 0 for 2. Look at them dumping it now. SMT, what was that one thing I used to trade? It was something. It was a divergence, bullish divergence or bearish divergence. I long, they dump on me. Best to be on alert. The trend line traders. Mr. TP for a living. Did you figure that out, man? What's wrong with that? We're up here in negative HVO. They could very well snap this. I don't believe this. This is dangerous. This is very dangerous. They're goofing around over here at these lows, man. It could hurt a lot of people. Thanks for getting the likes up, guys. I appreciate that. Power went out. I seen it now. Okay, good. Good. Make sure you're straight. Yeah. Sign up, download the WAP, follow the instructions. They're literally foolproof, step by step. Cannot be confused. They're goofing around over at these lows. Remember what I said about the trend lines? Stop trading those. This is what I seriously think right now. I think that they're trying to bounce this market, but I think that they want to hurt the trend line traders just one more time. This is just a psychological perspective. Well, I shorted it just now, bro, and they boofed on me and I blew up my account. I'm not listening to you no more. Why would you short the LOD? Exercise common risk to reward common sense. They're trying to bounce this market, but it's this trend line. They are now trying to decide. I'm explaining to you what they're doing right now. They are now trying to decide if they want to validate the trend line traders just this one time and then bounce, or if they want to flash this just real quick for like 3 or 4 minutes and then bounce it and then target a higher draw. Both of these scenarios probably result in a bounce here now soon. Okay? I'm just letting you know this now. So this is dangerous to be shorting this hold. They're trying to bounce this market, but it's this trend line that they're trying to decide what they want to do with it. Do they want to validate them, make them valid and feel safe this 1/10 of a time, this 10% of a time? Or do they want to fully just destroy everybody and flash dump it, tap into this 15-minute BISI below, or this one even, and then bounce it and then come up into here and then give you a random liquidation squeeze to the upside and destroy everybody? They're not going to come down here and fill this gap today. This is going to be reserved for another day. Let's take a look at the Qs. Remember, on a multi-day time frame, we are still bullish until we take out this low here. So they might want to come down here, tap this, and then start bouncing this market again on a multi-day time frame. Believe it or not, this is actually arguably like one of the most bullish things that they could do. But that's a story for another day. They're goofing around over here in no man's land as well. There's no 15-minute BISI that we've tapped into. I wish Chris was here so he could outline the hourlies for us. There's an hourly that we missed too. We haven't even tapped into this hourly that Chris would probably mention. Alpha Wolf inside the Discord, he would probably mention. There's an hourly there. Is there a 4 hour? No. Be on alert. Closest thing I see is this 15-minute BISI. You need to be on alert now. They're headhunting this, man. This is not good. Which one are they going to do? Snap and then bounce, or bounce? Which one are they going to do is the question. Both scenarios, you should not be headhunting shorts. If you are in a short right now, and if you're up right now, you need to scale 75% of the way off of this. This is dangerous. This is your warning. You are liable to get boofed on. Like on a serious note, they're about to start hunting the buy side. This is not good. Opposite of what you think. Let's get dangerous. Don't hurt me, don't hurt me, don't hurt me. Right. Be on alert. Best to be on alert right here. Yeah, you see this? Right. Yeah, best to be on alert. Alert. Best to be on alert right now. I'm serious. This is dangerous. We're trying to get Mike to work, but can't figure it out. You gotta edit the settings inside the voice, Dean, and then just push the talk. Been taking dub on this account today. Great job. Hit me back on the DM once you get a chance. Yeah, I'm gonna take a look, Cam. I haven't checked my DMs in a little minute.
Ooh,
Say any.
on the 1 hour time frame, there's a 1 hour CD. It never got inversed, and they kind of like floating around the bottom of it.
Really? Best to be on alert.
Yeah, and I think around there was a gap. I'm pretty sure the gap got filled because it's kind of like a bunch of overtime 1 hour candle week.
Repeat that again.
What
because
about
I
it?
didn't understand that.
What about at 25,633? Is that an hourly?
Are you talking about this hourly here? At 434, is that what you said? I can't hear you. What you say, brother? Test. Okay.
I was saying 633 on NQ.
What about it? 633. What about 633?
Is that an hourly? Is that an hourly CB?
Let me see. Yes, correct. Starting at 694. That's an hourly SIBI right there, starting at 694. Starting at 693. I'm sorry, you're right. 693.50 going up to 732. Yep, hourly civic. Great job. Yep. That's one up there, but that's a pipe dream away right now. This market is bearish. I'm talking about this market is bearish on the intraday time frame, and I think they're trying to bounce this market here shortly in order to shift it in the immediate term, to buy side, to start hunting buy side. They've been rinsing everybody on the dump. It's about time for the shorts to get their fixing. For the people that are like to be super late to the party, like to go, okay, I believe the market's bearish now, so I'll short it. Over here at the bottom, like they might flash 615 real quick, come down like 614-ish. Or 615, 614.78. And then find strength and then moon this to 616 and target this buy side up here. Highly likely. We need to be on alert now. Hola, Nico. Hey, how you doing? I seen it now. He said, okay, I read that. Come over here and say hi to us, Mr. TP for a living. Hola, mi hermano. Hey. Yeah, absolutely. Be on alert. You need to be on alert right now for this bounce. You need to be on alert. The safest thing to do is wait for them to take out this high on an immediate term market structure shift, and then you align yourself with the long, because then they will naturally start targeting like 25,555 or one of these major clusters of imbalances above head on like a pullback. That's the safest thing to do right now. That is the safest thing to do. They are right now trying to decide if they want to validate the trend line traders and bounce this from the zone and then start hunting 69.35. Honestly speaking, probably the cleanest asset to trade right now would probably be the ES or the SPY, because if we pop this high on a pullback, you could long this, and then we should, technically speaking, not eclipse 669 923.25, technically speaking, in the immediate term. And we should start headhunting higher draws on liquidity. Less likely that we target this. If we take out this high on an intraday basis, we will then shift to a buy-side delivery program. But they can still come up over here into the zone, and overall on an intraday basis, guys, this is an intraday basis. Overall on an intraday basis, we can still do this. On an intraday basis, look, we are still sell side. Look, I'm explaining it to you right now. This is simple market structure. So we can still flash this VWAP and then still do this shit. So you need to be on alert here for that. However, in the immediate term, they are doing what I thought. They're trying to target buy side in the immediate term. You need to not be short. Hey, bro, I trade 15-minute candles. What you talk about? I don't need to pay attention to that. Well, let me tell you something. You're going to blow your account on a 1-minute candle here goofing around. So you better be paying attention to the immediate term and the intraday term. Well, I trade 4-hour candles. How's that? Well, you only get one of those a day in full. So there's that. Well, that does make sense. I do be blowing my account on a minute time frame. Maybe I should pay attention to the immediate term. Because he is right. I would have shorted this normally at the bottom like this, and my account can't stand 200 ticks against me before I go on tilt and blow up. So maybe I should be paying attention. Like how I told you. Every scenario results in bounce. It was just a matter of if they would have snapped this line or not and then bounced. They're trying to go higher. I never said that they were immediately trying to just keep on obliterating people lower. No scenario was I thinking short. They had just taken out this high now. In the immediate term, they had shifted their direction. This is a lesson within itself. This is one of the lessons that I gave for the free mentorship on the weekend. This is a lesson right now within itself. In the immediate term, they're saying we are trying to target buy side immediate term. Overall, though, look, this is what's going on. This market is still bearish intraday until we eclipse this high here. But they're clearly targeting buy side in the immediate term. This is intraday. Excuse me. That is intraday. This is immediate term. Immediate. Not higher than this high. Dump, not lower than this low or lower than this low. Higher than this high. Immediate term. Higher. Bullish. Immediate now.
This 5 minute is like
Targeting buy side. This is a perfect explanation to the lesson that I gave on Sunday in the mentorships. Does everyone inside Discord understand this that potentially did not understand this now? You need to understand this and understand what they're doing and know what you're doing. Do you understand that? Does everyone understand what I just said? That's very important for you to understand market dynamics.
Repeat it again. Repeat it again.
In the immediate term, we are targeting buy side. Hit low here, high. Low is not lower than this low. High is not higher than this high. Low not lower than this low, and we took out this high. We took out both of these highs here. We shifted the market structure in the immediate term, which is what I was expecting, which is why I said both of the scenarios that I gave, they resulted in them targeting buy side like they're trying to go higher. No scenario in the immediate term did I say, hey, we're trying to dump and go to hell. I said they might want to flash this and come and tap into this, but then they're going to target higher. That's what I said. However, on an intraday basis, right now on an intraday basis, we are bearish overall. This is the intraday. Look at the intraday moves here. Look at the arrows here. So technically speaking, let me put it like this. Let me simplify it. If you look at my screen, this is part of the lesson that I gave for the mentorship. This is why this is very important here. Because technically speaking, we can come anywhere in this zone over here and then still do this on an intraday basis and this market still be bearish. This market is in two opposite delivery programs. But it is very important for you to understand the immediate term because most people don't understand how they can blow their account in the immediate term. So like if you're taking a trade and you're like, oh, well, we're in sell side delivery program. So I short here at the bottom, mean we go lower, right? And then you short this and you get boofed on because they bounce it because they want to target buy side and you're not paying attention to what they're doing. That's how people get stumped up. Or you get stumped up because you see us shooting up over here into the zone and we took this out. So then you buy up here at the top and you chasing this like this, knowing damn well you shouldn't be doing that. And then they do this move right here on you. Look at that dump. And they do this. And they pull one of these, and you're like, bro, why are they dumping? They just took out that high. They're supposed to be bullish, huh? Intraday sell side delivery program. Well, okay, I'm confused here. I get that. I'm confused. So which one do I know which one to choose? How do I structure trades off of it? How do I have the confidence to do this? Just like, who said that? Somebody inside Discord said, I'm unsure about the confidence that I have to hold on the trades. That was either Dang that said that, or that was a Digital Disciple that said that. Or that was Disciple. It was somebody inside here that said that. I recognize the voice. Someone said it. I forget who it was. one of my guys. Well, how do I determine that? If we are in immediate buy side or sell side, your trades need to target immediate draws on liquidity or imbalances. And then you need to be just adjusted and sized accordingly for that. If we are in multi-day buy side or sell side, then your stops need to be larger. And then you can start
Question, E.
huh?
Go ahead. Sorry, I had a question though.
Yeah. And then you can begin to then target lower draws on liquidity on an intraday basis. Because on bounces like this, then you can short this like this. And then you could just ride it all the way down to the bottom for them to then target this low that they were targeting. On bounces like this, you could short it up here off of major imbalances and then target huge lower draws on liquidity like this and not get confused or have the confidence to hold throughout these moves. That's how you begin to understand and structure trades as such. You can, I'm gonna close with this, and then I want him to ask this question. You cannot turn a trade. This is one of the biggest mistakes that I made. You can, early in my career, you cannot turn a trade that's meant to last 1 to 5 minutes into a trade that's meant to last 5 to 15 days. Like, you can't enter into a trade, guys. I used to enter into trades, and like I used to be like, man, like this is looking good, and like it used to go against me, and I used to be like, man, I was only going to hold the trade for like 5 to 10 minutes. I guess I'll hold, and then like it turned into a swing trade. Why the hell am I doing that? Why? Like,
Was it
why am
for
I doing
profit
that?
or was it for refusal to acknowledge we were wrong?
That, yeah, refusal to admit that I was wrong, and then just confusing the trade. But then like, it wasn't even refusal to admit wrong. Like I would long a trade and analyze something in the immediate term, and like I would just get blinded and be like, well, I'm up $500. Well, let me hold this for like the next 2 or 3 hours. I'm sorry, let me hold this for the next 2 or 3 days, man. But just when I was trading stocks, hold this for the next 2 or 3 days. And I'm ignoring market structure. And then like it'll dump and go against me, like I'll turn into a loser. I analyze the trade on an immediate term basis. Why am I trying to turn it into a swing trade? I analyze a swing trade on a swing trade basis. Why am I getting bogged down with stuff that's going on over like 5 to 10 minutes? That's huge. That's key. They took out this trend line just now slightly. Be on alert. They may have invalidated them and scared them out here on this dump. Okay. Just enter. On what? A long or short? You need to be on alert here. This is not like this. This is not screaming confidence to me on any position right now. You need to be on alert. Enter what?
Yeah,
long,
it's
short?
like
What is going on here at
into
this
a
bottom?
pinch point.
Tripping.
Yeah, because the wicks on top are getting smaller and the wicks on the bottom are getting smaller. So
Oh my
this is
God,
really a
look at that
crapshoot.
dump. I looked away for 2 minutes. Yep, it's
Yeah.
negative HVL. The market's
I was gonna
look at
switch
that.
too.
That's
If you- I was gonna
220
switch to
ticks and
sell.
60 seconds down your throat. This is negative HVL. This is why I have this. This is why I pay for this service. That's why that costs $3,300 a year. Why? Because even if it helps me save 1 or 2 accounts a month, is it not worth it? Just stop and just think. If you're inside this Discord, you guys, screw you being able to make $30,000, $40,000 a day like some of the people inside here and turn profitable and get your first payout and all of that. Screw that. Guys, if I just stop you from just blowing 1 account every 90 days, that's a positive because Discord ain't nothing but $30 a month to $29 a month. I'm serious. Just stop and just think about that. It pays for itself. It's like if you stop yourself from blowing 1 funded account every 90 days from doing something stupid and listening to my voice, it will pay for itself every 90 days. Like, well, more than that. Because a funded account gonna run you like 150, 200. Discord ain't nothing but damn. Discord and the community ain't nothing but $100 for both every 90 days. That'll pay for 6 months from 1 account. So I mean, like, guys, that's how I look at expenses. So some of the people inside here, even if I charge them $5,000 a month, they would still pay it. because they go, well, I was blowing up accounts before. Now I'm making $30,000, $40,000 a day. I'll make that back like in like 1 or 2 trades. I'm good money. I'm serious. It's this, guys. It's the same notion on as to why AC, one of the newly profitable traders inside here, spent $4,500 to reactivate 3 accounts because he knows he'll make that money back in like 1 trade. So I understand the reasoning on as to why he did that. I entered long. I don't think this is a good zone to be entering long. They're goofing around at this trend line and they tapped this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. The time in order for them to validate this was here. I'm being 100% real with you. So either they're going to flash this and then tap this and then bounce this, or what? The trend line traders are now going to do some weird stuff like this, and they're going to move this trend line here. That's what they're going to do now. They're going to adjust the trend line and keep on moving their profit target, and then they're going to get hurt. Why? How do you know that? Why? Because that's what I used to do. And I know for a fact that that's exactly what this market is targeting. So you saw how I moved that trend line there? And you see how they keep on targeting it and keep on, so you see what they keep on doing? You saw how I just moved that trend line? Now they keep on going lower to try and retap it again. You see this? Hold on, let me adjust it perfectly. You see that? You see what they keep on doing? You see this? You wanna know why? Because trend line traders don't know what the hell they're doing, and they keep on, and it's like they refuse to admit defeat. And then every so often, they will adjust the trend line so many times, and then they will eventually be correct. Man, you need to know if you right or not, man. It's either you right or you wrong. Why are we pussyfooting around here? It's either you're right or you're wrong. And if you're wrong a lot of times, then abandon that, dude. I'm for real. Like, get rid of that. So they adjusted it. They might be right. Who knows? It's best to be on alert though. $1 a day. Yeah, that's it.
I'm just gonna push the button. Forget all that.
Yeah, forget all of that. Press that button, man. You sitting there talking about trying to help me save my account. I'm on account 967. Shit.
And I'm never wrong.
Yeah.
I'm never wrong.
967
Never wrong.
times 20.
That's to be on alert. 12:55 is getting wicky. I might consider a long here. I gotta watch this. Shorts for the rest of the day. Bye. Full
Yeah,
port.
I got them. I got them buying this back.
Yeah, I'm considering a long. I'm serious.
But I'm using 1 micro. So.
Yeah, I'm seriously considering a long here. All this aside, I gotta watch this though. Trendline traders keep on moving their stop. I gotta watch this. But they might scare you out one more time and then bounce. I think that they're trying to bounce this market. That's what I seriously believe in my brain. But I'm unsure if they want to scare you out first, like I was thinking. The only thing that I'm thinking is, did these people get their fixing enough right here, the people that drew this line first? Because they could still move this line like this and then still be in the trade and still adjust their accounts and still make money. I wonder. Bro, what models that you talking about? That's just a safe indicator model that I'm just mentally going off of because I know what this market likes to target and headhunt. That's what I'm thinking about. I gotta watch this. This is a 1 and a 5 minute SIBI cluster. We have not tapped into this 15-minute BISI below. Timestamp 1 o'clock. Let's look at the hourly candle. Hourly candle is putting up some kind of, hold on, did we tap into the hourly BISI just now? Oh shoot, we tapped into hourly BISI. Tapped into hourly BISI just now. 15 minutes. 1 hour. I gotta be on alert for this. If they don't bounce this right here within the next 60 seconds, they're gonna snap this and cause a lot of destruction. This candle right here has to stop right here, right now. So help me God, it has to stop. If it does not stop, they're gonna shoot this. I'm sorry. If it does not stop right here,
Alright.
they're gonna flash
got
dump
this.
this to the floor.
Yeah, I got out.
They have to
No,
stop
look,
this
bro.
right here, right now. If they do not, they're gonna revisit this, and this is gonna be too smooth right here, and then they're gonna snap this. They're gonna scare and hurt a lot of people. You need to be on alert. This is dangerous. They could go up or down. It is best to watch and see. This is dangerous. Whoa, 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 whoa. What is that? Close, 616.23. High, 618.50. 5-point volume balance up here above head. Whoa, 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 whoa. What is that? I just seen that. Holy smoke. Holy shit. I just seen that. I said I got out and they moved him when I saw that.
Yeah, it's crazy.
As soon as I saw that, I said, whoa, 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 whoa. I got out.
Yeah.
Yo, that's crazy, bro.
He owe us some money, man.
Yo, that's crazy. I just seen that. I'm getting ready to launch this. Yo, he said, fuck. Oh, my soul. I'm getting ready to launch this. That's crazy, bro.
FOMO as hell.
Nah, bro. They get ready to shoot. Hold on, let me make sure my trade copy working.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order canceled.
That's crazy. They get ready to shoot this. Maybe take like another
It's the same little wave. This is a sound wave, man. Ups and downs. Shoot up resistance.
See, I got out. But bro, hey, at least you didn't lose nothing, bro. Screw it.
Yeah, exactly.
That's crazy,
house
nah,
money,
bro. This is
man.
crazy right here. Yeah, nah. I just saw that. I was like,
This
whoa,
man
whoa,
cost like
whoa,
90
whoa,
ticks.
whoa. What is that? That's crazy. I'm gonna watch this. That was funny, bro. I swear to God, that was funny. Oh man, that was funny.
Like, hey man, I thought this was an alert service. Well, it might be the opposite.
Right. Man, it's best to be on alert.
But they have to go higher to come lower. Hey, bro.
Man,
It's a
okay, they just
crapshoot
gave
either
us
way.
a decent first presented here. Should I long this right now on a pullback? I gotta watch this. I could get boofed on. 50 ticks to the upside. I'm gonna lower my asking price. I gotta be on alert with this. Well, cause up here I'm buying a Lamborghini at 450,000, and I'm up here. I'm buying a $500,000 Lamborghini at 450,000, and I'm trying to make $200,000 in profit off of it. It ain't like I was buying it down here versus at 250,000, and I get out at 450. I gotta lower my asking price a little bit. They're clearly trying to hit on this volume balance here. If I loan this, I can manage my risk to this potentially, but we're in negative HVL. The candles can get freaky. I'm hit hunting a potential long for 40 to 50 ticks or until this volume balance right here is fulfilled. We're in negative HVL, so it could get freaky. Chasing this right now is probably not advised, and it's still PPI. Maybe on like a pullback or something. I gotta watch this. They're trying to hit hunt this. They took out this low. Whoa, they took out that low. They took out this low, so we are actually in immediate sell side delivery now. We need to be on alert. They are in immediate sell side delivery when we took out this low right here. So chasing this is not advised. Gotta watch this.
And longs are short lived.
Yes, correct. As of right now, the only draw I see above head is that volume balance right there. That's the only thing I see, and that's not like a 15 or a 20.
Chilo said, guess what I'm in? He's in a short. Chilo's in a short.
Shorts for the rest of the day. Bye. Okay. Guess what I'm in? Long?
Chilo in a short.
Good long.
Chilo in a short.
Rafiki. Rafiki's in a long. Great job, Rafiki. Watch that stop. Great job, sir. I'm getting ready to loan this on my soul. I'm getting ready to loan this in a minute. Maybe join the boat. I gotta watch though.
I'm in a short.
You're in a short? I gotta watch. I gotta watch. What you in, Chilo? Short or long? I wanna know.
Took profit on that. Took profit
Nope.
on that.
What you in, Chilo? I gotta watch this.
Chilo's in a Lamborghini. That's what he's in.
I'm getting ready to loan this on my soul. I'm getting ready to loan this. Like no bullshit. Timestamp 106.
Had to fade. He's in a long at 54.
I'm getting ready to loan this.
Order submitted.
I want to loan this and try and just get 40 ticks off of this move here to the upside. I'm in the long now. I want to test them.
Let me join y'all in the long.
Try and get 40 ticks off of this trade here to the upside. I gotta watch this. I'm looking at potentially managing my risk off of this. I gotta watch this. I'm in the long right now, just trying to get 40 ticks to the upside off this. I gotta watch this move here. Higher drawn liquidity off this volume balance. I'm looking at potentially managing my risk off this. I'm in this long here. I gotta watch this. Sort of kind of making me nervous by dancing us around here, and we're in negative HVL.
Order filled.
Woo! Not bad. Quick little $200 times 4. $800 in 60 seconds off the long again. Managing my risk off this imbalance that we were bouncing from. Tight, manage my risk. 1-to-1, 2-guard trades. Take it slow. 40 to 50 ticks to the upside. There's a volume balance, immediate term draw liquidity. 508? What you mean 508? The volume balance gets filled right up here. At 616.25 that I was looking at. But I wanted to lower my asking price and be out safe at 50 ticks. Hey girlies, if you need quick cash for the low, DM me. We won't DM you, we'll block you.
What you be doing for the quick cash? Like what?
Yeah, what you doing? But I don't even want to make this. I don't want to make this tasteful jokes because there's a lot of women traders in here. You using a live account? No, I'm using the Apex funded accounts. I'm already on my goal. I only try to make $500 a day and be consistent, just to let you know. I love negative HVL because the volatility has increased. Today was a much easier day to trade than yesterday. I told you about that. Guys, whenever they eclipse here, the trade's cooked that I was in for the long side. Whenever they shoot, we need to be out. This trade's still running about 60 ticks or so from where I entered at. But I wanted to lower my asking price. Where did I buy at here? 100 ticks to this high here. You need to be on alert. You need to watch this. There's a 5-point volume balance here that I would probably say that they shoot up into at about like an 80% chance. It's only 5 and we're negative HVL, so they might shake you out first. I don't know. But I lower my asking price, 40 ticks only. You need to watch this volume balance here. This right here is what I think that they're trying to fill here. You need to be on alert if you're short. 530, 564, what I see occurring. What do you mean 564? What's 564? 564, what's that? Yeah, man, we got to take out this high first. 535, 564, what I see occurring. Doing some weird shit for some quick cash, 107 ticks. What you in, bro? What are you in? Are you in a long or a short? I got in at 460, still holding. I think that's a great trade. I seriously do. We pop this high up here. If I was in this long since 460, we take out this high here, I would probably take off about 50% and go break even on the rest. Long, Chilo says from Discord. Okay, good job. I like that, Chilo. I don't think that's a bad idea. For the immediate term, that is. I just think this may have just been a shakeout over here. I think they're getting ready to try and gear this up to bounce this potentially, but we got to watch this. Because as of right now, we are still in immediate sell-side delivery. We are still in immediate sell-side delivery and intraday sell-side delivery. What time frame? All of them? All of them? Just 1 minute, 5, 10, 50. Best to be on alert, Gwen. You are correct. Be on alert. Great job, Gwen. Way to be on alert, Gwen. We got to be on alert. This market's trying to decide which one it wants to go into. It's trying to decide if it wants to continue an immediate sell-side delivery or switch to buy-side delivery. All of them. It's true. I'm serious. I know, I'm serious. He was like, hey, well, look. Intraday time frame on a 1 minute time frame, look. Intraday on intraday on the 1 minute time frame. Look. Wee, mommy, wee, yo, wee. We're enjoying our time here. Wee. This is also part of the same move. We could the moment now, if we take out this, then yeah, it's gonna flip intraday. Market's still bearish. Immediate sell side, immediate though, is this. This is the second time I've given this lesson. Immediate is this. Wee. Hold on, sorry. Wee. Sell side. Wee. Sell side. Whoa. Dad's upset, Mom? Junior, we gotta go home. Dad said I gotta cook dinner. Okay, well, we shifted market structure here in the buy side, in the immediate term. Oh, okay. Dad said he's cooking. Well, Dad said he's bringing food home. Okay. Well, when we took out this low, then he said I can play again here. So now we're back in sell side delivery in the immediate term. So now we're goofing off over here. We cannot eclipse this high right here. If we eclipse this high, the child's story has to end, and then the children have to go home if we eclipse this high. I look at this market literally from a simple perspective like this, which is what I think that you should. Why are we making trading a lot harder than it has to be? I'm serious. So this is what's going on right now. They're trying to decide which one that they want to do. We took out this low right here, so we are in immediate sell side delivery. So as it stands right now, this second, this high right here is a protected high. It's a protected high. This low right here is a targeted low. Technically speaking, we should do this, but it's immediate term. They can flip it on a dime in the immediate term. That's the part of the story where I said, if you enter into a trade in the mentorship on Sunday, if you enter into a trade, you are literally liable to be in a trade for an hour or two. You have no control what happens whenever you press the button. But if you lower your asking price, you can have more control, and you're willing to be patient before you press the button. That's why my trades last 60 seconds or less. More times than not, and I'm right 90% of the time. That's why. Just to let you know. So they're headhunting this over here as this immediate draw. And I got a hard time believing like if that they're gonna tap this and then just dump this. Like I think they're gonna tap this and shoot this higher. That's what I personally think in my brain. I personally think that there's probably a 75% chance we immediately switch to buy side in the immediate term and start hunting buy side, which is what I've been expecting them to do. That was that alert you just heard. Eclipse. You need to watch this zone right now. If you are in a short, your stop needs to be above this high, technically speaking. If you personally like hardcore stops. You wanna know why? Because then that's going to tell you that we're shifting to an immediate buy-side delivery program. You need them now to dump this market if you are in this short. You need them to stop this right now on this candle and give you God body dump to then target it. That's what you need. If not, they're going to moon this. I probably say this 60-second candle is going to determine everything. Why? Because as of right now, there's no immediate draws on liquidity, and we're still in sell-side delivery program. That's why I put that alert there. So they just feel that. This candle over the next 20 seconds is going to tell everything for what this market's getting ready to do. They're going to decide. You need them to dump this now. I'm going to go back over to the NQ. Let's look at the ES to see if there's any other immediate. It's the same thing over here with the ES. We tap into a 15-minute SIBI now, and we're rejecting this 15-minute SIBI. They cannot take out this high here. This is not good either, too. I don't like this. I just don't like this. I don't like this harmonizing pattern that they got going on here. This is not indicative of something where like I typically like to see where like they'll do some shit like this. I just don't like that personally. From what I have personally seen, is like they'll do some shit like this. And then they'll do this and come higher. Is this an indicator or what's the indicator? What you talking about? Oh yeah, the all of them question. Look, on the 3-minute time frame, it's the same thing too. Look, on the 3-minute time frame, look. Down, up, down, up. down, still part of the same move. We could do this. The moment we eclipse this, intraday buy side, same thing. Immediate turn right here, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Sell side delivery, up. Technically speaking, well, we didn't take out that high. So technically speaking, we should essentially do this on a 3-minute time frame, right? But you might be holding on to this trade for a little minute because this is still part of the intraday basis. So I don't know what they're getting ready to do. I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna continue to rinse and repeat. We don't know, and it's just
they came down here for fuel,
huh?
Hopefully they came down here for fuel with that.
Yeah, anything. And even on a 5-minute time frame, it's still the same thing. Now on a 15-minute time frame, it starts to get hazy. On a 15-minute time frame, we are bullish on a multi-day basis, which is what the pre-market trading plan states. On a 15-minute time frame, look, we are bullish on a 15-minute time frame. Low here, lower here. High here, we broke this high. Anything in this zone before we take it, which is why I have this alert here. Anything in here is just goofing off. Because technically speaking, we can still do this and then still do this to then take out this, which is what they're targeting. Just to let you know. So like that's just what's going on. So like let's not get it confused. Just because you see this market down 1.6% does not mean that we're not bullish. They're confusing people. And they're getting you off sides and making you think something that is not. Anyway, I'll sit here and I'll wait, and then I'll patiently press the button and keep on collecting 50, 60 ticks 2 or 3 times a day and rinse and repeat and run away with my money. 550 on the day. Is this an indicator or E? What is the best prop firm to start with in your opinion? The best one that I think that's going to take you from 0 to hero and then keep your losses the lowest, and I mean your barrier to entry the lowest is Apex, because they're not going to ban you unless you start making a crap load of money. They start banning the students inside here, by the way, because I will teach you personally how to crack the prop firm code. I will teach you how to pass eval accounts instantly, so they will actually see that. They will see that you're not spending 4 or 5 days on the accounts, and then they will see that you're passing them instantly, and then they will see how much money you're putting in and how much money that they're giving you, and then they will ban you. I told one of the students inside here that, and then they banned him a month ago after he took like 150,000 from them, whatever it was. They're gonna do the same thing to you. But let's worry about getting there first, which is exactly what I told him. That's all on the Discord? Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? It's Eval Instant Pass. Why wouldn't it be? I promise you it's there. It's right here. Look at your screen, it's right here. For everybody that's new, as a matter of fact, let me do this right. It's right here. Look. It's called Eval Instant Pass. It's right here. I just did it literally like 3 days ago. And I did it live from the Discord. Not TikTok, obviously, but from the Discord. It's right here. It'll show you how to pass the accounts instantly. And like I just walk people through it right here. Right here. I did it right here. And the instructions are right here on how to do it. So if you don't ever, but I tell people not to do that though. Because if you don't know how to trade, then you're gonna blow up the accounts. You're just gonna get in debt faster. So, as it stands right now, this is where I'm at. I am on the last portion of these accounts. That's why I'm not trading 20 accounts right now, because I can't purchase any more evals. If I could, I would be trading 20 accounts, and then I would be making 15, 20, 30, $40,000 a day. I'm not doing that right now, because they keep on putting these bans on me, on my accounts, on my logins, and I keep on having to get around them. So I did a 1K to 50K challenge, but they cut it halfway through because they put this on my account. I showed the students inside Discord how to turn $1,200 into $50,000, and I walked you through it step by step, which accounts I bought too. It would have took a month and a half in order for me to do it, But then they kept on denying my payouts because of the maximum adverse excursion. So I got 3 payouts denied in a row. And every payout that gets denied, I have to trade for 2 weeks. So they delayed my process. Anyway, I'm on the last portion of this right here. This is the portion I'm on right here. If I succeed, I withdraw the full balances of everything. 5,000 times 4 is 20,000. Thus bringing my yearly amount to 43,000 in withdrawals in just a few months. But however, Apex doesn't see this. Apex only sees that I put in $600. I burned $600 on these other prop firms like Tick Trader and everything. I will show you how to crack the code. But they see I put $650, $600 in, and I'm getting ready to turn it into 42,000. That is not a good return on their investment. That's why they banned me. So, just to let you know, that's why they did that. Because they can't see what other prop firms I'm paying. They just know, whoa, this dude keeps on putting in $500 and he keeps on turning shit into 40,000, 50, 100,000. We got shit no more. Ban this account. But they don't know it's me though. Because, that's where I stop. I'm not going to snitch on myself about how I'm doing it. If you're inside Discord, I'll let you know. Top Step crashes. Why don't you like Alpha Futures? I like the firms with the 1 day to pass because I do the eval instant pass. That's why. My method that I found is foolproof. So like I pass the accounts instantly and I get right to trading the funded. Alpha Futures might have a 1 day to pass firm. 1 day to pass, I don't know, but I got to look into that. I like the larger firms that have cheap accounts and they're 1 day to pass. That's what I like. Just wondering, what was the best zero to hero? The best zero to hero story? Just wondering, what you mean by that? That's all. How much for the Discord? $29 per month for Discord, Kentra. Discord is $11 per month. Knowledge community page is $11 per month. Discord is $29 per month. Because that knowledge page is a non-negotiable. That's why it's there. If that knowledge page wasn't there, I would have to stop trading, and I would have to instruct people and continuously explain to people, even all of the new traders because you joined, and then trading would not be my full-time job. Teaching and instructing would, which it still is, because I can talk through my trades all the time because I know what I'm doing, and I'll let you know what they're doing, and there's a reason for everything. But then I would have to help you manage your trades and this and that because you're going to be asking me questions and I'm going to miss potential trade ideas. Like how when I answered the phone earlier, it cost me $250 because I missed the trade. I missed the short when my dad called me. Stuff like that. So then I'm going to have to charge $2,500 a month for the services. But even then, it's worth it. If you pay me $2,500 and I show her to make $30,000 a month, $30, $40, $50,000 a month, guys, even if I charge you $5,000 a month, and you start, hold on, where's that? And you start, guys, and you join in here like this. Hold on, where's this? Where's the Moops at? Well, look, Moops joined in here in, when did Moops join? Moops joined in here in, when was this? Moops joined in here when? When did Moops join? Best to be on that. He joined in here 30 days ago, because the holidays too, so less than 30 days ago. And he took his P&L, and now he's making $3,000 or $4,000 a day now. He's making $30,000, $40,000 a month. Even if I charge you $2,500 a month, that's worth it. This is what I'm saying. So it's worth it. So just to let you know. In any event, the best zero to hero story, let me stay on topic because I'm running my mouth right now because they're goofing around. The best zero to hero story, believe it or not, was not the 16-year-old, it was this. I have not shown this in a while. Where's it at? This is the best zero to hero story. Where's it at? What's going on with the File Explorer? What's going on with this?
What the hell? They got him?
Hold on, what? What happened?
Oh no, you just cut out.
Oh yeah, nah, I'm here. The best zero to hero story. Where's it at? Wait, I know where it's from. This is the best. This is the best zero to hero story. Where's it at? This right here is the best one I remember. This is it. This is the best zero to hero story from in here. This is Hiram. This is Hiram. He was still in guys. He was still in high school. He was like a senior in high school. This is the best zero to hero story. This happened when I first started streaming, but obviously it's way better now because you know there's more people inside here and this and that. So this was like 4 or 5 months ago. He joined. He said, "I made $630,000 with you for 2 weeks. It only costed me $10." And yes, I confirmed that. This is so, but it was more than this. It was like 850,000 because I saw it. And then he took that money. He ran to Miami, and shit, he just be checking in every now and then. So this is the best story that I've like from zero to hero. But the students that do this, they have absolutely nothing to lose. Like they're like 16, 17, 18 years old. Some of them 19 or 20. At the oldest, 21. Typically, I'm gonna be honest with you, anyone over the age of 24, 25, it takes them at least a few months, several months even because they have full-time jobs. These people do not have full-time jobs and they have nothing to lose. So like if they lose $500, then they'll ask their parents for more money. That's what this is. See? Here's another example of a 16-year-old doing this inside here. Hiram was like 16, 17 years old. He's like 17 years old too. See? He said he has school. His grades are horrible. He's going to Miami and just having fun. See? I only been trading for a month since November, and I'm up 60,000 in the bank. And that's just nice since November. I logged there from learning from this Discord. He said, fuck homework. He said, fuck homework. I don't give a damn about nothing else. I'm going to just study this. Those are the best examples from zero to hero, but those results are not typical. I am not going to lie to you to get you to sign up for $29. Why? Because I still make money doing this. This does not pay for my house here. I live in a multi-million-dollar penthouse. This is not going to pay for that. Your $29 is not. Your testimony is going to help me help other people change their lives because I don't give a damn about money, but this is going to be your story more than likely. 24 years old, joined here, and it took him 4 months to get his first payout, and now he's making $1,000, $1,500 a day. And he has a full-time job that consumes almost all of his life. This is the prototypical story, not the other one. People do not believe me when I say that there's people in here making like $60,000, $70,000 a day from just dropping $29. They don't believe me. They think I have some ulterior motive. I'm not lying to you. I just showed you the receipt. I have not showed Hiram's receipts in here in like 3 or 4 months. It's the truth. See? He joined in here for that $11 and he studied that page. Then he joined Discord. And then he studied the profit models inside Discord. And he doesn't even trade NQ or ES. He trades YM. He trades YM. But what it is like he'll enter into huge contract sizes on YM. And because YM is not volatile, he understands the market trend and the market direction. And like he'll just hold it and go break even and just like let the rest ride. So he'll make $10,000-$15,000 per account and he'll just multiply it literally by like 20 or 30. That's like or for $4,000 or $5,000. That's all he's doing. That's it. And he keeps on averaging down in the direction of where it's going because YM is like a runaway locomotive. So he's not even trading NQ. I don't even trade YM, which is the Dow. Nor would I recommend it. Well, I mean, you can do whatever you want to do. The concepts to work. It is what it is. I'm gonna start my rant. I only go on rants whenever they're goofing around the time distortion. They're trying to confuse people here. Did they take out that high just now?
Into the same level.
They took out that high over here on the ES, but they did not do it on NQ. Bearish SMT. NQ is bearish. If they wanted to shoot it, they would have probably. That's the method. Can you send a Discord? No, I cannot. The link is inside my bio. You got to sign up for the Knowledge and Community page. You click that link. It's a blonde hair, blue eye cartoon character. His name is Boruto. It said Knowledge and Community page. That's $11, Kentrell. You scroll halfway down page 1 and then Discord. I can send you the link on how to connect it. But like you need to learn how to actually work the WAP. Because if you don't know how to work the WAP, you can't take advantage of the models and stuff like that that's in here. You will not understand it. I'm being 100% honest with you. They're dumping this. Immediate sell side delivery. They might take a little bit longer, but at least you understand market structure and you're not fighting it.
Literally just riding the wave. Trend is your friend.
What's your username? Kentrell. Okay. Let's see. A message. I'm getting ready to send you the connection video now. They're dumping this. I'll send you a connection video. I just sent you the connection video, Kentrell. But like you gotta click the link inside my bio and you gotta figure it out. Where do we go to go find the links inside my bio? So like you can exit out of my face and out of the chat and just you can still listen to my voice right now and click on it. It'll still work. Just click on my profile. You're the truth. Thanks, BJT. You're the truth, man, for joining. You're a part of the community here. That boy said I got was guys, I operate off a full transparency model only. Full-blown transparency at all times. If you put your stop above this high based off what you were trading, you never would have got stopped out. But your lot size currently, right now I'm in one. Right now is one mini. It was 1 or 2 earlier, but right now it's 1. I'm up $500 on a day. I'm only trying to make $500 a day. $500-$600 a day, and I rinse and I repeat times the accounts. So, yeah, I'm not trying to do nothing crazy right now. Blow up my accounts and get upset. I got a $20,000 payout banking on this. I don't want to do nothing stupid. That'll bring my monthly P&L to $20,000. I haven't gotten a payout this month. I've only been trading for a week this month so far. Okay, yeah, 2 or 3 of them I haven't even traded. CPI and non-farm payrolls. I refuse to trade my accounts in those days. Why? Choose easier days to trade. Oh, bro, I thought you the guru. You got all of this going on. 90% win rate, all of this. Oh, everybody calling out the market. Why don't you trade on non-farm payrolls then if you're such a big shot? Because I'll choose easier days to trade. Why would I want to work harder than I want to? The market's going to be here the next day. I press that button on non-farm payrolls and I get a god body against me. Or they do that liquidation rate that they did the other day on CPI. And I blow up my account. Just because I can read this market, that does not mean I'm immune to losing. You do know that, right? I can still lose. I just don't like losing. And I'm going to be patient. Look at the dump. Bearish. We need to be on alert. They're goofing around over here with this trend line. Huh. What does that mean? NQ is bearish, dude. They're going to dump the NQ to this 15-minute SIBI. A 15-minute BISI, rather. Bearish. Choppy market. Very much so. As of right now, they're just confusing people. That's
Did they
why you need
finally
to
tap that
understand market
15 yet?
structure. You said what, bro?
Did they finally tap that 15 yet? I can't see it on mine, so I don't know.
They ain't tapped that 15-minute busy. Not yet. We need to understand market structure. It's very important.
Literally, same levels. If you were to draw
These
in
people,
boxes here, resistance, jeez, supporting resistance traders up.
they really have a trend line on the downside on the 15-minute.
We said a 15-minute trend line on the downside.
Yep, literally.
Where? 15 minutes.
No, from today.
Oh yeah. I see what you're talking about. Talking about from this high here like this.
Yeah.
You know what those are meant for? Those are meant to be snapped. Later. They'll probably come back and collect later. Best to be on alert. Yeah, I agree, Uriah. I agree. You playing nice today, Uriah? Ben Yosef? Gotta take good risk to reward, though, bro. Not all the good is gold. I agree. We're agreeing, sir. We're agreeing. Great job. They're goofing around over here at these lows. I wonder if Myers is still in those longs. Best to be on alert. Understanding market structure and the type of market that we're in is key. It's going to make your trading easier. Look at that. They tapped to that 15-minute BISI that I got. Look. They tapped into it. Look, finally. Like how I was talking about. See? We need to be on alert now. This is
took like 4 hours, 3 hours.
Did you close out that trade or are you still in it?
Me? Yeah, I got out. Bro, I've been just trading this whole sonic wave, bro.
Good job.
Whole sonic
Best
wave.
to be on alert.
Again,
They
I'm
tapped to
using
that
one.
15-minute BISI. I was referencing.
I might take a stab at a long here, but I feel like they're going to come back and give a little.
Oh my goodness, I do not like this, man. This is not good. Look at this. Look at this trend line. What is that? Why did they come down there and almost tap that trend line?
I'm switching a paper trade, though.
Why are they doing that?
I'm done.
This is like indicative of like them trying to hurt people, man. This is not good. That's not good. We need to be on alert with this. This could get freaky to the downside. This is not good, man. This is not good. The trend
You said
line
they weren't
traders.
going to drop 2% today, and they're right there.
Yeah. Well, I was talking about coming down over here to this gap fill. I said about 2.5%, 3%. Shit, they still down. Shit, we almost down 2%. That would imply we being down 2.5%. I don't think we're gonna do that today. I think that's cooked for today. He said that's their job. JJ said that's exactly their job. Guys, the trend line traders, look, they went like this, and it snapped, and it bounced, and then they adjusted here. Once, twice. Will they be validated now this time or not? That must be a very stressful strategy to trade. Why? Because I used to do that years ago until I saw the truth. That is their job, to hurt the most. The market's the most obvious thing, but in the least obvious way that hurts the most amount of people.
Gap fill Thursday be juicy.
Oh man, gap fill Thursday is gonna be. Guys, listen, it's gonna be so juicy. Guys, they are now in phase 2 from what I orchestrated earlier from when Shard asked me. He said, "What do you see?" And I drew these arrows like this. And I said, I see them coming down here and flashing. This was early this morning, like 9:20, 9:30 in the morning. They are now taking this out. And my exact narration back then was, I see them doing this, and I do not see them coming down here today. I said they'll probably go sideways and goof off over here. Right? And then I said they'll probably do something. No, what did I say? No, that's not what I said. A bounce was not what I said. Let me take that back. Let me remove this arrow. I said sideways or something like that. And then I said gap fill Thursday, gap it down, fill this gap, and then bounce it and then go side and then go up. That's what I said. They, whoever whoever fits the narrative, banks, whoever, the algorithm. When I say they, I'm more so speaking about the market makers that book price. Uriah, I think you've asked me that question before. You're trading with the banks. You do know that, right? They're active on all time frames. They absolutely are. 100%, that is correct. You are correct on that. They are active on all time frames. Absolutely, it is definitely a price delivery algorithm. 100%. Guys, whatever patterns that you're, quote unquote, patterns that you're seeing, they're doing them on all time frames. This was one of the most mind-altering things that I had ever imagined, because I stopped looking at the market from what I wanted to see it at, and I started looking at it from reality. If you look at this market on a 15-second time frame, look, it's doing the exact same thing. It's creating 15-second imbalances. These are 15-second FEGs. If you look at this market like this on a 1-second time frame, it looks like binary code. Look, they're doing the same exact thing. Look, we created a 1-second BISI, tapped it, bounced. Created a 1-second BISI, tapped it for fuel, bouncing and going higher. They're creating these imbalances nonstop over and over and over again on every single time frame at all times. Look, we're bouncing from this 1-second BISI. I'm serious. Look, came down here, shot up, tapped this 1-second BISI right here to the tick, bounce. Came down here, touched it for confirmation, bounced and shot up. Look, came down here, displaced, tapped this 15-minute BISI right here, shot it up, retapped this 1 second, shot it up. Tapped the 1 second, shot it up. Tapped the 1 second, shot it up. 1 second time frame. Just like how they're doing it right now on a 1-minute time frame. I'm serious. It is an algorithm that is controlling this at all times. No, it's really controlled by buyers and sellers.
That might be the one.
They control the price. It's a free world. Didn't you know that? The book that I read from 60 years ago, from 70 years ago, told me that. That's what it says. So it's controlled by buyers and sellers at all times. Idiot, I'm gonna log out. If it's controlled by buyers and sellers at all times, why the hell is MNQ and NQ the same exact price at the same exact second? Why? Aren't there hundreds of millions of different people buying these two separately? Why is it the same thing for ES and MES? Aren't there hundreds of millions of different people buying and selling it with hundreds of billions, if not trillions of dollars? Literally trillions of dollars across each asset? Why? Why is NQ moving the exact same amount up and down that QQQ is? So if you can admit that, then you can admit that it is suppressed and that it is controlled. It doesn't necessarily have to be restricted all the way, but it is suppressed and controlled. There is a computer controlling this price because they're the exact same at the exact same second. One will not do one without the other. So if you know that, then obviously, guess what? If there's computer controlling it, guess what? It's a computer. So it's not a human. And if it's a computer, it has a code, aka an algorithm that is booking the price and telling it what to do. So it is targeting something and it is trying to book price on it. Excuse me. It is trying to book price using a code. You need to figure out what that is. That's literally the answer. Once I understood that, my trading was never the same. I had to grasp that concept. Algos are for certain market conditions, correct? It's programmed within parameters, correct? That is correct. They are definitely programmed to within certain parameters, and they pick up on certain things. And they'll do certain things at random, certain weird times. Like yesterday when I checked my news wire during the CPI, this candle right here that you saw, the algorithm right here picked up. I remember that because I looked at my news wire the second it hit. And my news wire picked up on it literally within 10 seconds while it was down here. And I alerted the chat about it. And it was the fact that China was talking about NVIDIA chips. And then they picked up on this and they were like, that's really not too bad of an idea. It's okay, we tried. And then they shot it up 800 ticks in the opposite direction, a straight liquidation squeeze. That's what that was. That's literally what this was. And now this one right here, where they flashed them just like this, I couldn't necessarily explain that. But this one right here, I remember it. So it picks up on certain things and it does certain things at certain times, and it might test you. So if you was sitting here long in this, thinking we was going to go higher, you was probably right. But then they liquidated you in a liquidation rate and took it in the opposite direction. And if you shorted this, thinking we was going to go lower, you was probably right. But then they just took you for an 800 tick ride and then dumped it. So there's that. Look at this liquidation rate after they took out 692 on the spot that I was referencing yesterday. They're goofing around in no man's land. That looks like a trap. Yeah. They like to trap people all the time. Because if you're trapped, then you're going to pay to get out. And isn't their whole job to fill orders? That's all that they're trying to do. This market's not trying to hurt you. It's just trying to fill orders.
Thank you.
They're goofing around in this chop now. Like Uriah said. I think this is a trap. Who knows where they're getting ready to go? But I'm not going to do anything contrary. There's that huge bounce. We're in negative HVL. They'll eat all of this up in like 60 seconds if they want to. This is not a positive HVL bounce. This is a negative HVL bounce. Right now, we're in negative HVL. Sell orders are being met with sell orders. Buy orders are being met with buy orders. Volatility is heightened. VIX is screaming. Negative HVL right now. That means that the market makers are booking price right now. So whenever they have to book price, because they still have to do that, buy orders are being met with buy orders and sell orders are being met with sell orders. We need to be on alert, and the candles are larger. What are we doing on gold? Buy or sell? Joseph says. I don't personally chart or trade gold personally. A lot of traders inside here do. They like to trade gold during Asia. So guys, listen. If you're inside here, or like if you're new inside here, you need to come to, guys, I recommend, guys, or like if you just want to hang out and talk with anybody, you can go to the gold trading floor and you can just talk to anybody, or you can trade gold in here with them during the New York session. I don't care. You don't got to sit here and talk to them and listen to my voice. There's another trading floor here. You can share your screen with other people, just to let you know. So you can do that. People were in here trading live during gold during Asia last night. Just to let you know. Your analysis is strictly off the 1 minute? No, it is not. Nope. It can be 1, 5, 15, or 20. My analysis is strictly based off of the question of what are they doing and what are they trying to accomplish and where are they trying to go? And then I align myself with that. And I analyze the market on a 1 minute time frame. I'm taking trades off a 1 minute time frame. Why? Because I can see as far back as like 3 or 4 days on a 1 minute time frame. And you can blow your account on a 1 minute candle. So I'm looking at 1 minute time frames to take trades, to precisely time entries and exits. But that's just me personally. They're goofing around here. They're goofing around here. We need to be on alert. I do too. Good job, Uriah. Great job, sir.
Got back in on Chilo. Yep.
Chilo back in, Trey, or something? What's going on?
I'm back in. Further my stop right now. I did 5 micros on this push.
Shake the chat. Jump the president. The monkey right there is hilarious. No. I like the 3-minute right now. Why I stayed. Okay, good job. You in a long, Jay? 291 ticks.
Done. Done.
What a
Let's
trade,
go.
Whoa.
Let's go.
Look at that, chat. Look at the trade Chilo was in, boy. That guy.
Yeah.
Wow.
I sent that when I sent that.
Great trade.
It's gonna be my thing. When I send that football, I go along.
196 stop at B. Guys, there's so many profitable traders out here. It's crazy. Guys, they'll send their trade ideas in here. You don't gotta you don't gotta watch me. Why? That's why knowledge.
140. That was a long.
What a trade, son. Good job, my boy. Front running to 498. Good job, man. Jeez Louise. Good job. Good trade, Jay. Great job, Jay. She has to give it. Great job. Okay, I was running my mouth and he was taking the trades.
He's getting to it, man.
Back up to the same level. Attempt 4.
This
Great
could
job.
be a little dumpy. If they doing the same thing.
Great trade. Great job, Chilo. Go Little Rockstar. Good shit. Rack said, yeah. Took that long for 40 ticks. Good job, Rock Lee. I needed that 100 points. Great job. Yes, you did. Great job, man. Immediate buy-side delivery program now. I'm up $1,200 today. Great job, Rax. Let's stack days, Rax. Rax, you're done for the day. You just joined here 3 days ago. I see you. You're done. You're done, Rax. Vince McMahon, sir. Stopping the whole operation. Where's he at? Vince needs to load. Emoji, stickers. You're done. I'm going to sniff the money with you. No? I'm going to send
I was
out
about to
Vince
get back
McMahon.
in, bro. Holy, I'm done. I'm done.
Great job. Nah, you ain't read
This
that
is
right. Gotta
definitely
sing it a
to the
bit.
downside.
What you mean, sing what a bit? Sing what?
Chilo, was that eval? I mean,
Go
was that
Little Rockstar.
paper?
Go Little Rockstar. I don't know the song. Yeah, I'm done for the day. Just listening and watching the stream. I'm almost done with my eval. Cash
There we
account.
go. Good shit, Chilo.
Cash account. Blow the horn.
Cash account.
Funded.
Jeez.
Nice. Great job.
You put a little band. You ain't go crazy,
Okay,
bro.
now let's look for another trade, huh? Bitcoin is soaring. I'm waiting for the big jump. McSlim says it's the most sniper entry and exit. Best to be on alert. Still in. Okay, not bad.
Right in my journal. Done. Where's it at?
I'm gonna go grab some water real quick. I'll be right back. I'm gonna look for an entry.
You said still in? Oh yeah, this man crazy. Because even though we made a new high, we didn't sweep a level of liquidity. So that's why I'm jacking that. We got a little objective hasn't been cleared yet. Yeah, let's see. There is a double top. Oh, no, it's not double. I hate when they make that. We'll change the structure, yeah.
Bullish look like. You're right. Why not just trade the higher time frames? Because I can blow my account in a 1 minute candle for the size that I trade. That's why I'm looking at the 1 minute time frame. Because I'm not holding a trade and I'm not trying to be in a trade for 40 minutes or for 1 to 2 hours. I'm just, bro, I am rinse and repeat. I will make $250, $300 per account 2 or 3 times a day and I will walk away from my screen. That's just why I do it. And I am very, very precise with how I read this market in real time. So, but I don't want to be super, super brain dead like trade on a 15-second. But on a 1 minute time frame, that's just what I'm looking at the market. I can gain everything that I need to see from a 1 minute time frame and understand what's going on. On a 1 minute time frame, I can understand multiple levels of market structure. I can then still analyze what the candles look like on a 5 and a 15-minute basis, even an hourly basis. There's so many different things, and I can perfectly time my entries. To me, that's just what I personally want to do. That's it, nothing more, nothing less. I don't judge people based off what they want to do or what they don't want to do. So like if I'm sitting here trading like a 15-minute time frame, and I long this right here, I'm gonna be goofing around from 11:45 and it's 2:00 now. Shit, I might still be right. They might come up into there, which is probably what they're trying to do. But I'm gonna sit here for like 3 or 4 hours. I'm not trying to do that. I'd rather read it in the immediate term and make money quickly. Immediate buy-side delivery program. Still in new open candle in 3 minutes. Might bring in some volumes and click it. Bet. I thank you. I need that extra confidence right now. Okay. He said, okay, brother. Thanks, Uriah, for checking in. The people inside the Discord are communicating. Excellent. They're bouncing ideas off of each other in order to tackle the market together and make money. Nice. They're communicating. They don't need me. Why? Education is key. Knowledge is key. Yeah, 2 p.m. may bring more volume for a push, Mr. 74 says. He's communicating with other profitable traders inside here. Excellent. They're bouncing ideas off each other, helping each other, give each other confidence to be in trades. Hey, bro, why you talking like that, bro?
Yo.
That's weird. Yo, what's up?
Yo.
Diego gave me the confidence going that spy call again. I can't even hold you.
Nice. Right there when I sent that football?
No, man, look, we're not going to blow the horn for Shard even though he's having a killer day.
Was it when I sent that football?
Earlier. We said Shard of Vince McMahon.
Bro, I'm sorry, but I'm like Triple H if that's Vince McMahon today. I had to go back in.
Step on the gas, brother. Hey, man.
Bro, we went all the way down there, fleshed out, of course. This is the one. They tapped into that, so that's what they needed to go.
Yeah, absolutely. Great job. Great job. Hey, we'll blow the horn for him again. Hey, bro, why are you talking like that, bro? What the hell is going on? What the hell is that?
Just send me some V-Bucks, bro. We good.
Have you never seen this guy before? Mr. Anderson. What is it that fuels you, Mr. Anderson? Is it money? Is it fame? Is it perhaps love? Because I choose to. No, why, Mr. Anderson? It's Mr. Anderson from The Matrix. I mean, not Mr. Anderson. It's what you call it?
Would you tap into this 5 minute? It's gonna be a little.
I think I can do this with you on a 50K prop. I'm too risk averse for anything else. Yeah, I agree. You're right. Don't be copying these concept stuff. You don't know what's going on. You trying to trade a lengthy macro, you get boofed on. You need to be inside here studying, showing up to the classes on the weekend. You've been watching for a few months. I'm thinking about shorting this market, to be honest with you. We get 40, 50 ticks off a short of some sort. Tap into this 1 minute sippy up here. We gotta watch this. That's to be on alert. I think they're gonna pull this market back.
1 and a 5. 1 and a 5 they tap into.
Sharp might want to take that Munya. You need to be on alert. You out of that position, Shard, or no? What did average last time? I told you. God darn it, Uriah.
I'm down to my runner.
There we go. Good job.
Nice.
Would it be down to the runners? Yeah, go break you on those runners potentially. Let them ride. What's your average lot size? 1 mini. As of right now, in negative HVL entry, my average entry lot size is 1. But on average, my average lot size, like my maximum size, my full size is like 3 or 4 minis. But like I'll scale in like 1 to get my toes wet sometimes. But even then, 1 can be very fruitful. I've taken one mini 3 times today, and I'm up $600, $550. 1/4 size off just 40 ticks. Not bad. And I cut one early. Oh, whoa, that actually proved to be a great decision. Look, I bought it here and I closed it here because I was on shore, and they dumped it. I would have took a loss. I would probably blew that account. I just seen that. Gotta trust your instincts. It's best to be out at break even than it is to be in a loss. Just to let you know. They're goofing around up here at these highs as they look. They want to shoot this. Scared. What the hell is going on? My news wire is picking up on something. What was that? Timestamp 2 o'clock already? Where's the time going today, boys and girls? Best not I do nothing stupid. Like blow up my account. I gotta watch this. Ladies runners, shoot. I don't know about shorting this now. It's 2 o'clock. About time for them to bounce this. What can I be targeting next? Immediate term. Here. 25.92. Here in the VWAP is 617, 680. That volume balance that they left here, like they'll flash this and they'll come back for this. Let's look at SPY. SPY is goofing around over here. There's VWAP directly below it. They're gonna flash the SPY at least. Flash this VWAP, fill these orders up here at 688.33. Minimum. That's it. So I'm not going to short these. SPX is rejecting the VWAP over here itself. Tapped it, rejected, tap, reject, tap, reject. But however, I think they want to flash the VWAP over here on the SPY. They didn't tap this yet with these orders resting here. Q's VWAP is sitting up over here. Q has far more relative weakness. They're goofing around over here. Where negative HVL, it's best that we not chase this because they could give God body and then go higher. We need to be on alert right now. Fractional pricing makes up higher time frame structure. Hey, Nika. Be on alert. Yep, that's what I was thinking. A partial TP of 556. Yes. Yes, excellent. Yes. Nice. Just wrote on my journal, I'm done. Nice. Great job. That's what I was thinking. VWAP flash. Full trim or break even. Yeah. What are we thinking? Not trying to get scared out by a minute candle. What you thinking, bro?
I put a short in.
What are you in? What are you up, bro?
Right now I'm short. Shorted right at the tap of that. So
I'm talking about, yeah. A word? Or you in a short?
Trying to get out right now, yeah. It's supposed to hit this little thing and stop me out, but it's not stopping out.
What about
It's
Jay?
Paper trade, but
What about Jay inside Discord? What are you up? Jay inside Discord.
oh, for the day I'm up 409.
You said you up what?
I said I'm up 409. I finished the day
that's not too
409.
bad. What about Jay? This taps the 5 I added. Did they tap the 5? Yeah, we did tap the 5.
Oh,
Be
yeah,
on alert though. Negative HVL candles could get large. You gotta watch this. They're eating this 5 up now. They tap it into this. I might consider adding here my damn self for the long. Make sure you break even. That 5 is annoying. Exactly. Go break even on that. You live tomorrow? Bro, I go live every single day, of course. Why wouldn't I? I go live at 9, 10 a.m. in the morning from Discord to go over the pre-market trading plan to make sure everybody's on the same page. I think they're potentially getting ready to bounce this. No risk, no Rari. And at 495. I'm going to watch this. I think they flashed this VWAP over here at a minimum potentially on the SPY. There's a lot of orders sitting here. Timestamp 205. 209 time hack is coming up. We've been consolidating for a while. They might start hurting buy side. I might jump in on this long right here. I gotta watch this. I gotta watch this. Negative HV, I might want to wait for a red candle of some sort. Should I do this? Hold on, did they inverse this? They did. The inverse is 15-minute busy. Let me watch this. Slightly pulling it back. Tapping into this 1 and this 5 here. Up here at these highs that are taking this out. Okay, so from here to here, that's about 100 ticks. Can I get 40, 50 ticks off this move here? Buying the Lamborghini up here is me buying it at about 400,000, and then trying to sell it to somebody for 600. I could very well do that. But maybe if ES decides to tap into this 1 and 5, then if ES decides to tap into this 5-minute busy, then go higher. Be patient, maybe. Patience. I gotta watch. I think this is bullish though. I gotta watch. This is bullish to me for right now. I gotta watch. Take a look at the NQ. I need to watch this. Look at higher time frames. Consolidation. Absolutely it is. I looked at it. I can see it. We ain't going nowhere. I think that they're going to shoot the SPY past this VWAP. I just think they're fooling around and pulling it back. I'm just being a stickler for my entry right now. Why? Because when I press this button, I have no control over how long they decide to go sideways before they go there. I have zero control over something like that. I need to watch this. I think they're getting ready to shoot this higher. For right now. I gotta watch. In my brain, I seriously think they're getting ready to shoot this. I do not think this is bearish. But like immediate term, I do not think this is bearish. This low right here is protected if all hell breaks loose. I would long this if we were in positive HVL more so right now. But if I long this, I could blow up the account right now on 1 mini. So I gotta be more patient on the entry. I ain't trading no 3 or 4 micros. So I gotta be more patient on this. We're negative HVL, I don't want to chase longs. It's a busy in short term, so I at least know what you're talking about. Buy side inefficiency, sell side imbalance. What broker are you using to trade futures on? Gotta change up my voice, by the way, so people know it's not me talking normally. Apex with the trade of 8. Trade of 8 on the Apex. Prop firm. Buy side inefficiency, sell side imbalance. Stands for, it's a buy side imbalance. I gotta watch this 1 and this 5 over here. ES might want to tap into the 5. You gotta watch this over here. We're up here at the top. They might pull us back over here into this 1, 5 and then shoot it. That's what I'm looking at right now. I still think this is bullish, but that does not mean that they can't do some shit like this and then do this. That's what I'm on alert for. Right here, I'd be willing to buy the Lamborghini for 300,000. Now I could buy the Lamborghini right here for 300,000, and it could be a lemon. But hey, I'd rather take my chances because I might be able to get off. So I'm watching this right now on this pullback. We're now tapping into this 1 and this 5. I could very well miss out on this trade and then they moon it.
Yeah. That's what they did last time.
That's exactly what they did last time, but I need to watch this. I think this is bullish. I just think they're confusing people. No scenario do I think this is bearish.
119 they did this.
Look at the bullish. They're trying to shoot. They're actively trying to shoot this and go higher to eclipse the VWAP on the SPY. This is bullish. They're confusing people. I'm just being very stickler with this entry here. I think this is bullish. I think that they're trying to go now. Timestamp 211. They're trying to shoot this This is bullish. You've been warned. I do not think this is bearish, but they're bouncing from this 1 in this 5-minute BISI here. I might enter. On my soul, I might enter. Like, all just aside, target this high here just to be safe. How many ticks is that? 70 ticks? I gotta watch this. Look at the ES trying to headhunt. Look at the SPY trying to headhunt. Look at that. I gotta watch this. Look at the ES confusing people, going sideways. If I long
And
this
this,
right here,
after this candle will let you know.
I can't control if I press this button, they just go sideways. Best to be on alert. ES is actively trying to shoot. You can see it. I don't want to buy up at the top though. It smells danger to me. They're actively trying to shoot this. I can feel it. Bullish look like. I get God body though against me. I gotta watch. Exercise patience. I want to turn this down to something that's not. I don't see any higher that can't be taken out. What you mean, Chilo? Yeah, the only draw, the only immediate draw on liquidity I see is the fact that SPY is seemingly headhunting this VWAP flash. That, and then the 68.55 over here on the SPY. That's what I see in the immediate term. This right here to me seems like a pipe dream as of right now. We need to get here first.
NQ just made equal lows?
No.
No?
No. We need to be on alert here. This is not indicative of something that's trying to go lower. I'm being 100% real with you. This is not. NQ's lagging behind, but ES is trying to moon shoot. You can see ES is trying to SPY is trying to head on this. The only question is that is NQ going to play nicely? Well, if you're in a long, you should probably be in you should probably be long in ES. That's the most bullish asset right now.
Does NQ has a volume imbalance on the inside, the upside?
NQ or QQQ?
NQ.
You really not gonna see a volume imbalance on NQ. You really not gonna see it. Those might present themselves like once every 2 or 3 weeks. So no, I don't see anything to the upside. The volume imbalances are going to appear on the Qs on QQQ. This is actively trying to shoot. So help me God, they're actively trying to shoot this. This is not bearish. But if I press this button, I could be a victim of time distortion. And I don't like trading sideways markets. They're actively trying to shoot the SPY to this VWAP flash here. If I loan this here, they'll do some shit like this though. When I know I should have bought here. When I'm already at my profit target for the day, why would I chase?
Oh, what? Oh, yeah. I didn't know that.
Have you ever traded Forex? If so, what made you get out of it? No, never traded Forex.
Hey, E.
Talk to me. They're trying to shoot you.
Tell you what, I'll go short, y'all go long, y'all make bank today.
Yeah. What's up, Dean? You fixed it.
Yeah, I figured it out, man. Had to turn on I had to set a key to do the push to talk.
Good to hear you, brother. Good to hear from you, brother. How you doing, brother? You all right, man?
Yeah, man, I'm getting chopped up today.
Yeah,
but it's all right.
Yeah, man. Today is tough. Identify yourself. That's Dean, guys. That's Dean. Dean's here. Dean's here. ATT. Anyone have an outage on Verizon? I got I got T-Mobile, which used to be Sprint. have an SOS on my phone. Really? Let me check my phone. Oh no, I got T-Mobile. I'm good. Do you supply and demand or ICT more?
This might be the push.
There's zero supply and demand in my strategy. So
This
supply
might
and
be it.
demand for me is meant as an indicator for me not to do something. Like, why wouldn't they hurt people doing this? That's my supply and demand. Verizon is down. Market might crash. Shake and scare people out that can't access their trading platforms. Cause confusion or moon it. Who knows? Nationwide outage with Verizon. All Verizon wireless. Crazy. I got government Verizon. My shit is good. Wow, you're lucky, Husky. Well, look at you. Look at you. But if you got government Verizon, or I heard the government phones don't have cameras on them. Military phones, that is. Military iPhones don't have cameras. You know that? Did y'all know that? I didn't know that. Flip Razor. Yeah. I used to want a Razor when I was a kid. Couldn't afford it. We need to be on alert here. This is not good in the immediate term. I'm unsure about this. They need to moon this on this candle right here. 218. They need to stop this right now and then do this. If they come down here again, they're going to come down in here and then they're going to do this potentially. You need to watch this. I'm being very precise on this entry and I don't want to enter into time distortion and they boof on me. That's what I'm waiting on. I need to watch this. Outage, Mary Kay says. I still think all the scenarios are bullish. This is the part of the journey from the class that I gave on the mentorship on the weekend on Sunday, where I explicitly said if you enter into the trade, you have no idea how long it's going to take. So if you have a problem with that, then you're going to have to lower your asking price. They're trying to flash this view app over here on the SPY. You can clearly see what they're headhunting. They're trying to take this past 68.25 on the SPY. This is bullish. No scenario bearish to me. Are past classes on recordings in the Discord? They absolutely are. You can access them and you can review them. So, guys, the beautiful thing about it is this. If you have a question, whatever you wanted to review, just go back and just review the classes. Literally, like right now. Like, be like, hey, man, I was having a problem with this. Just look at the topics. They're here. And I post them right here in the film review channel right here. Change of character is best. HVL levels and gamma levels explained. So if you don't know what I'm talking about with that, you can get a mentorship right there for free. Weekly outlook, so you would know what they're getting ready to do this week. Better understanding fake outs and seeing through market deception. Right here. Tips to stay out of a choppy market during choppy times. Was there just a major objective completion? If so, why the heck am I expecting the locomotive to immediately reverse course and go directly to my new TP? And objective, digestion and confusion is most likely. Turtle soups and Judah swings are rare and not easy to catch, which is why I don't headhunt them. That was a lesson from this past class. Better understand and see through market deception. Solve through scaling in through A and B entries. Understanding the moment the button is pressed, they can take 6 seconds or take 6 hours to get there. You have no control, so stop thinking you ever will. Back testing and forward testing on paper trading, the likelihood of a clear objective occurring is the way to instill confidence. They are BSing until they clearly prove something else. It will be repeated over and over again. You might forget, but the algorithm won't. So I went over that in detail inside the class right here. And the same thing for last week right over here. How to manage like time hacks, everything. So yeah, they're recorded for you. It's just, do you have the time to study and review? Did they take this out on the SPY? Ooh, they teased it. This is how you know this is a major objective completion. They're goofing around over here. They're goofing around. We need to definitely 100% be on alert with this. Like they might want to start pulling this back over here. They are masking this objective. Why didn't they flash this and come to 6884140 and then dump? They're masking this objective. You can clearly see it's an objective because they keep teasing it. They keep teasing this right here. They typically like to tease major objectives before they do something else. They're teasing this. They're goofing around up here. Do not be fooled. They're hanging this around right here for a reason. You need to be on alert with this. They're masking this objective here. NQ is slightly lagging behind on this move. They might flip this NQ bullish if they flash this VWAP. You need to be on alert. We should not be considering short seriously. Look at the ES. ES might want to flash this. Oh, ES tapped into this 1 Mississippi. ES might want to flash this and come up over here into this zone here. Attack 69.50 and flash the VWAP evenly. And then tap into this 1 Mississippi and then dump. You need to be on alert for this scenario. This is bullish to me. I do not think this is bearish. I just don't want to chase this high here. Can't be blindsided. Be on alert. They're just going sideways. Sideways, bullish, continue squeeze. Sideways, bullish, continue squeeze to get you off guards so that you don't understand immediate price delivery. And they squeeze it up on you and then liquidate you and then pull it back. Taking it piece by piece. Today's not a good day if you don't have the patience or if you're over leveraged. What is going on here? I'm sleepy. I might have to log off and go take a nap in a minute. Did they flash this VWAP? 2:30 already, you say? Jeez. Oh, the SPY tapped the VWAP. Be on alert. SPY tapped the VWAP. That's what I was waiting on. Be on alert now. You need to be on alert right now. They've been engineering this weird ass LR over here. You need to be on alert. Good job, Don Will. I wonder if I should short this for this LR here. Off of the top of that VWAP. Look at the spot. SPX flashed the VWAP. SPX just flashed the VWAP. Great job, Don Will. Way to check in the work, sir. Yeah, call it a day, Don Will. That's multiple indices just flashed their VWAP. And we have LR over here. I'm unsure about this on the long side in the immediate term. Like they might hunt 486.25 on the short side here. I wonder if I should take a stab at this short here. If I take this short, though, I'm going against immediate market structure, though. And it has to be short-lived if I do that. Qualities trade on this short, the best case scenario is like a D+. Because I'm only identifying one level of market structure. I could manage my risk to this. I could. if I do that and I size accordingly for that, and I try to take out this, it's probably like a D
Oh
plus.
no, I thought you
C
locked your
minus.
account, my boy.
Oh no, no, not right now.
No, not you. Is it Les?
Les, what happened?
He's in the long.
Les needs to lock that account, bro. What you doing, Les? You watch that. Make sure that like if they shoot this up, bro, you go break even, bro. You don't want to have a bad day, bro. You don't want to have a bad day. You want to stack days, bro. Remember what I said about you stacking days. I don't know how to lock it on mine for the future. I have no idea, to be honest with you. I'm not sure.
He said practice account. All right.
Oh, practice account? Okay, good. Oh yeah, I can see it. Okay, good job, Les. Great job, Les. Great job.
Cool.
Call it a day, E. Yeah, I'm thinking about it.
Well, I might be dumb, but I ain't stupid, my boy.
Good job, my boy. Yes, sir. We gotta be on alert.
You the one over here trying to squeeze everything out squeeze the juice out that lemon.
They want to go higher on this. What are they trying to do here? Give me God body. SPX squeezing. So SPX is trying to come here to 69.10. ES is trying to come to 69.50 and flash the VWAP. Tap into this 5-minute Sibi. Qs have serious relative weakness to them. Like this is not good. Sideways.
Yeah, I think they're making dumpy. That Q's looking pretty heavy.
What can I get out of this if I short this? Target this low here.
Yeah, that's where I was saying that they have the equal highs or equal lows, whatever that is.
Mini SMT on the ES. If ES decides to shoot this and attack this trader's going to be cooked. I'm telling you this right now. I will be cooked if ES decides to attack this VWAP here. I will be cooked on this short. Full blown cooked.
Somebody mentioned 250 macro. Is that?
It's 230. I want to see how this next 30 seconds closes. If they close it up at the top, I'm not going to short this. I got to see how this candle closes, how this 15-minute candle closes. They close it up at the top, they're going to go higher. $15 seconds. You trade MNQ? Yeah, same thing. MNQ, NQ, same thing. Roger. Yes. I'm just looking at the ES right now, because I think the ES has this drawn liquidity with this VWAP here. They're just trying to go fill orders potentially. That's just what I'm thinking. That's why I'm looking at that. I don't think it has anything really to do with the NQ right now. So that's why I'm watching this. This right here is, if I short this on NQ, is exactly how this can hurt me. So I am watching what can hurt me. Most traders don't ever think like that. They think about, oh, how can I get rich? Not, I need to be watching what can seriously hurt me. What can hurt me is arguably the most important question you can ask yourself. Why? Because once you realize that, it'll probably stop you from doing the thing that will hurt you. Before I enter into every trade, I ask myself, how can this seriously hurt me right now? And the quality of the trade that I'm taking, how can I get cooked? They just closes up here. I don't think they're getting ready to go lower. NQ is lagging behind. They might flip the NQ bullish so that ES can target this high here. This is dangerous. Timestamp 231. We need to be on alert. Watch for God body flash into this VWAP. The students inside the Discord that are actually in the long, whenever we flash this VWAP, based off of this trade that we took over here earlier, like J and them, you need to be 75% of the way out. Why? Because we'll be tapping into a 1-5 minute SIBI cluster and flashing a VWAP and potentially tap into a 1 minute SIBI above head. You need to be on alert. And the intraday market structure will still be bearish. They can still do all of those things and still make this a bearish intraday market structure. Let's not make this trade something it's not. It needs to. This trade needs to. This long needs to be nearing completion. You need to be on alert. This long needs to be nearing completion. They're goofing around. We need to watch the ES. They're goofing around. Hey, what's the music? A station or a playlist? Oh, it's a custom playlist that I found. Some chill music. If you like listening to rah, rah, I hate my mom, death, while you trading, that might be why your P&L is going a little bit lower. I'm not talking about you, man. I'm just teasing, Mix Slim. You know.
What Drake said, heavy metal for meditation, no silence?
Heavy metal for meditation, that's how I'm coming. That's dangerous. I watched the put, was hoping it didn't go to 6, but when y'all was in the put, seen the hold and had to get my plate. Good job. Tomorrow we walk time. Catch y'all later. I was trying to find any reason to get out. Good job, Jay. Way to take your money and run. Way to tell a story the next day. Great job, Jay. Took me out. F it. Great job, sir. On the runners. Take the money, Jay. Enjoy your day, sir. Great job. Way to exercise discipline, Jay. Rinse and repeat. That's what I say. Learning. Mastering. My bad, Vince. Rinse and repeat the same level. 686 call on SPY twice today. My bad, Vince. Great trade. He lowered and he reduced his risk. Earlier, he was up for $1,000-something. Reduced his risk a little bit. Put a little bit less money in, but still trusted his model. Trading the options chain from what I'm saying. Making a lot of money. Good job. For the past 40 years, man, I'm just sitting there in sideways time distortion. I'm watching this. Best to be on alert now. May the pump be with you. Yep, is it 2:30? Yep, it is 2:30. 7, timestamp. 1K on that long. Good job, Dev. Great job, sir. Great job, Dev. Make sure you secure the profit, sir. My guy, Devs. Remember, guys, if y'all want to go hang out or speak to some other people, y'all can ask the people questions. I'm just sitting there just chopping it up. Journal, but we're still having noodles. Stop limit equals noodles. Good job. Oh, wait. TP equals wild goose. Stop limit equals noodles, yeah? What do you mean still having noodles? Weren't you in that long? The trade was solid, huh, Jay? Or was it the option shade that was eating you alive? Yeah, we in profit. Okay, good. Double checking. Bam, I'm in this thing. You are? Oh, hey! Hey, Gwen, how you doing? You doing all right, girl? That's Gwen from Discord.
Welcome.
Hey, welcome. Hey, that's
New
Gwen
member
from
alert.
that's Gwen from TikTok. She made it over. Hey, Gwen, how you doing? Hey, how you doing, girl? You doing okay? Welcome to the family. Welcome. See that welcome in her. See? Great job, Gwen. You made it over. Hey. Hey, great job. Hey, welcome aboard. Learn and paper trade and, study up that knowledge of community page. Welcome aboard. Yeah, I like this one. Hey, yeah, I like that one. Where'd you find that one? That was funny. I like that. That was clever.
Come on, The Office is a classic.
Oh, I love The Office. That's a classic. Michael Scott. Hey, great job. Great job. You took the risk. You will be blessed. Absolutely, she will. Great job. Trust and believe that. She will be. Yes, she will be. All righty. Great job, guys. Great job. Anyway, sideways time distortion. They're confusing people. What are they trying to do here? Are they trying to flash this VWAP up in here into the zone? I need to be on alert here. If I short this, I could get boofed on. If I long this, I could get boofed on and they target this, which is what I think they're trying to target. Probably best I not go contrary to this. NQ's really not interested in going higher that much. ES is trying to moonshoot to target this VWAP. Almost leading me to believe that the best entry is for me to wait for ES to hit this, and then for ES to show weakness, and then I short NQ. That's what I think. What, you like the playlist, McSlim, or you don't? If you want me to play, I hate my mom, my dad, right? I'll play it. Gotta invest in your success, she says. Absolutely. 100%. Knowledge is the key. Learning and understanding, and being able to pick the brains of people that are good at things that you might be lacking in, and so you can help others in things that they may be lacking in, and you round everything out. Great job. Remember what I said about this. Timestamp 240. They might use this 250 macro to do this. Kick it off a little bit early. We got to be on alert. They're goofing off over here. They missed the Sibby here. On the NQ, they might want to loan this. Look at the ES headhunting this liquidity here. ES needs to break 95.45 to go higher. $5.45. trying to target this. That's why I circled this. That's what I think they're trying to target. They're just masking the objective. Is that a perfect double top? Yes, they're going to eclipse and shoot. Perfect. They're going to eclipse this and shoot this. Be on alert. Great job, my boy Shaw. Great job. Okay, what we got? Be on alert here for this. Be on alert right here for this 1, 2, 3 top high. I wouldn't necessarily say perfect triple top high. This could very well be one inflection point, but still though, they left this like this for a reason. I think they're goofing around. They're getting ready to shoot this. I don't believe them. I do not think that they're trying to go lower. They're trying to go higher right now and destroy people. They're confusing you. They laid the cheese. They're getting ready to shoot. Be on alert. Whenever you see a triple top or a quadruple top like that, that means that they're not trying to go lower. That means, so even if they pull back here, I'm along this. On ES. They're teasing this. They're masking their objective. They at least want to eclipse this high here at 6946. Watch for the 250 macro to be the excuse to shoot it and moon it. If they pull this back here, I'm going to long this. Watch this. We need to watch this. They're laying the cheese. Watching this. They're goofing around here. Watch this 250 macro. Watch this. You need to be on alert if you were shorting this. This is dangerous. The only thing that can save you is this LR here. But with this damn quadruple inflection point right here, I'm unsure about that. That's the only thing that can save you right now is this LR. Other than that, there's zero bearish scenario. We're on a trend line. I don't like it. Yeah. Where? On ES? On NQ? Oh, shoot. They're confusing people. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Goodness gracious. Look at that. He's right. Look at that trend line. I don't like that either. Trend line with LR means danger. Good eye. On long something's probably going to be on the ES. I want to shoot this for the 250 macro here. I think they're trying to shoot this is what I think. Gotta watch this LR here. Which one? Huh. We on a trend line. I don't like it. Still haven't get the 100 LOL. They're gonna dump this. I'm unsure about that, Chilo. I gotta watch it. They're gonna have to prove to me that they seriously gonna dump this market before they take out that high like that. And before they flash this VWAP, they're gonna have to prove that to me. I don't believe that. I think they're trying to go higher. What's LR? Low resistance, liquidity run. That's what I believe it stands for. Phantom's taking a break today. He confirmed it. LR. I helped him identify that. Look it up. Type in LR ICT, and you'll see an image of it. It appears all the time. And when it appears, they don't give you a chance to enter. They like to dump it and run it. Student inside the Discord took LR trade earlier today. You know, we've been trying to turn profitable. Just started trading. LR, ICT. You look it up, you identify it. It'll take your trading to the next level, I'll probably say for sure. Rinse and repeat is a strategy. They're getting ready to shoot this. Be on alert. ES is trying to headhunt this. It is no longer on NQ. Yep. Goofing around. They're goofing around over here, huh? Put me to sleep. I squeeze this God body. Squeeze this God body. Flash the VWAP and then pull it back. Run the LR. Best to be on alert. Zero scenario. Bearish immediate term. Best we be on alert here. Look at them getting ready to clips. Shoot. Alert. They just eclipsed the high. Next on the table, the VWAP that's circled. Be on alert. They got this LR over here goofing around, but I still think they want more blood potentially. We need to be on alert. It's the 250 macro. They can inject a crap load of volume and they've been going sideways. This is what the Timex states. Be on alert now. They also like to stop the people out that have been making money going into this macro. So they might flash this and then dump this on them. You need to be on alert here. We need to be on alert. They're still going sideways. This is time distortion. They're goofing around. This macro right here, they're about to inject volatility. They're done playing now. They're done playing now. I'm telling you now, they're done playing. They're about to kick this off literally within like next 60 seconds, up or down. Who knows? Drawing liquidity up here above head, but they got this LR over here, but they can still run this if they flash this here. You need to be on alert. 250 macro is on. We're goofing around at the conjunction of this 5-minute SIBI right now. Like they might flash us and then tap this SIBI and then dump. You need to be on alert. It's 250 macro. It's time to stop playing. I got this on my journal. Timestamp. Injection of volatility. 20 more seconds potentially. Watch. Watch them shoot or dump. Watch. 70% chance they shoot. 30% chance they run LR. 90% chance they shoot, flash the VWAP, and then dump. Time to stand and stretch, my Apple Watch says. Hold on.
I think I figured it out. So I put a SPY call for 690. 690? I think I understand how to do this. Said bedtime is whenever he goes to do something, something happens. So
be on alert. I'm back. Sorry. I'm back now. Timestamp 250. Maybe not. I shouldn't have a bad day. They're getting ready to shoot this.
So I think I did my first call.
Chris says.
First call on spot.
I love Chris. Crispy says, I'm on alert. You're on alert? Good. Bro. E for journaling. I kind of just summarized what I did in the day. Trades I took, macros I looked at, advice for next days for myself. What else should I be writing down? Welcome to more suggestions from anyone else as well. Well, what did you do wrong? What did you do well today? What were your trade entries? What were you looking at? Were you nervous? Were you oversized? Those are the things you need to probably be looking at, right? So you can be oversized on the options chain by choosing a 0DT versus a 1, 2, 3, or 4 day. Oversized? Did you give yourself enough time? Were you precise about your entries and exits in your risk management? Those are the things you can begin to do. Or if you have further questions, just shoot me a message. You got my number, just text me. And let me know what that is. Or DM me on Discord, either way. It's up to you. Bad time to stand and stretch, E. Yeah. They're goofing around up here with this VWAP over here. Let's not be confused. They can fool others, but not me. Like Indian Joshua said. They can fool others. They can fool others, but not me. Bad time to stay. Okay, I read that. Don't get it twisted. He does it intentionally, just like going to go get water. That's exactly what I do. If I feel as though I'm getting ready to do something stupid, I walk away from my screen, I refresh, and I come back with a clear mind. Absolutely. It helps. Just try it. Just try it. Like, if you're like, should I do it longer then? Okay, now. No. Short. Get up and go get some water. Or get up and go use the bathroom. Or get up and, stretch and go look out the window. And you walk right back. And if the market's still doing what it was doing, and guess what? You're making a good decision. If the market decided to get up and shoot and go to the moon, then guess what? They finally started moving. Good job. So now you know what's going on. So you were either right or you were wrong. If you were getting ready longer than they dumped it, then you go, whew, God, thank God I wasn't in that position. If they stop and go sideways and they moon it, you're like, okay, well, they finally started moving. I was right, so I know what I was looking at. Next time I got it. I don't look at trades and go, man, dang, I could have made $2,000 off that trade just now. I'm upset. I missed it. I hate myself. I don't like that. I don't do that. Gotta be careful with that H word. TikTok will ban me. And if they ban me, I'll only be live streaming from the Discord. I'll be cooked. Not really, because we're already live inside here. Safe indicator number 2 for me. Watch that safe indicator. They're goofing around over here at these highs. This LR is running around. They're like, oh shoot, look at that trend line being snapped. They like they might run this LR. We need to be on alert here, potentially for a short entry. They already flashed the VWAP over here that I was looking at, that I have circled. They might run this for this 250 macro. We need to be on alert here. Like stop everybody out who's in profit, what the model calls for. I'm getting ready to short this potentially. I gotta watch this.
It definitely feels heavy.
Yeah, nah, this is heavy, Dean. This feels heavy. Target potentially 486 on their short side. Look at the ES goof around over here and reject this 5-minute SIBI to then run this LR. Maybe a bounce I short, huh? Potentially. I gotta watch. Bounce I short 40 ticks or so. I gotta watch this. Target here. 45 ticks for the short side. If I short now, risk up here. It's risk skewed. Might want to be patient for a bounce of some sort, huh? This feels very, very heavy. I need to watch this. Look at that. This feels very, very, very heavy, man. trend line traders. Look at that bounce there. Look at that. Look at this VWAP over here. I'm getting ready to short this.
Order submitted.
I'm getting ready to short this right now. I need to watch this. I want to try and get 40 ticks to the downside off of this short over here. This could go very bad against me if they decide to do something crazy. This feels very, very heavy on the NQ. Look at that God body bounce. Look at that confusion. Look at that. Instantly down 30 ticks. I know that that's not right whenever I press that button. That's not right. Something's not normal with that. I gotta watch this. I gotta watch the zone here. Best to be on alert here with this. Hold on real quick. My microwave's going crazy. I'm trying to get 40 ticks to the downside of this play here. I gotta watch this. This feels very heavy. As though like they're goofing around over here in this zone. I need to watch this. Be on alert. Oh my goodness. What is that? What was that? I'm on alert right now. Let me get rid of this trend line. I don't have no damn trend line. This trade right here is a little bit more risky because I'm asking myself, when am I managing my risk off? Maybe something like this up here into the zone, maybe? I don't know. I need to be on alert. Relative weakness. This is sideways time distortion. I don't like this. I might be tempted to cut this. Hold on real quick. Hold on real quick. Let me go get my microwave, man. My microwave tripping. Hold on real quick. I'm gonna go get my microwave. Hold on, man. This is crazy.
Order
man.
filled.
Did I make money?
What?
Did I make money? I made money. Mr. Anderson. What is it that drives you? What fuels you, Mr. Anderson? What is it? Is it money? Is it fame? Is it perhaps love that drives you, Mr. Anderson? Why do you keep reading this market like this, Mr. Anderson? And teaching the students the ways of to help them escape the matrix. I want them to be enslaved, Mr. Anderson. Why?
Is that your microwave talking?
Perhaps it's the woman in red.
Right. Right, that's crazy, right? Yeah, oh my God, that shit was so funny, yo. That was hilarious, bro. That was hilarious. That was funny for so far. That was hilarious, though. That shit was funny, bro. That shit was funny. I swear to God, that was funny. He said that was funny. No, that was hilarious. You walked away to trade and it worked, yeah. That shit was so funny. Hold up, the microwave is acting up. Yeah.
I thought that was the funniest thing you were saying. Like, oh, give me a second, guys. Something's going on with my microwave. What the fuck?
Hey guys, listen. They ran the LR. That trade right there is cooked. In the immediate term. I was out. Trade cooked. Done. Done. Right here. Short right here. Over here at the high. Target the LR. Run to completion. Done. Hey man. What the hell are you doing? I only made like 150 ticks off that. They're still running it. Okay, I believe now. Are you ready? Dude. That tick right there, that trade just ran 150 ticks. We identified the LR. Great profitable strategy. We took the short, relative weakness. Took the short, maybe something like this. Manage our risk off was solid. They're dumping now. No longer bullish. They flashed the VWAP. I changed strategy. I don't care if they go up or down. I was shorter going down and I'm longer going up. I don't care. I'll just read the market and see what they're doing. They ran the LR in full right now on the SPY and the NQ. Identify, manage risk, execute, rinse and repeat. Live to tell the story the next day. What's the name of the story? The story of shits or
Oh my God.
Oh my God. What was that? Be on alert. That's two. See? That right there is exactly why you get the fuck out of there. I don't got to worry about that.
That's why you got to have a good microwave.
They ran that L. Hey, man, what the hell? I was full pouring that. You were right. But now my account's on zero. What happened? I blinked and it was gone.
I finally got that trim, y'all. 100 points.
Oh, shit.
This shit was wild.
Oh, my God.
This man was sitting on his hands.
You were right. How did I blow my account? Because you weren't identifying the LR to be out. You were being greedy. I told you.
Man, I just lost my dog's braces, bro.
My account is blown. What the hell? What the helly? What? LR is dangerous. It's dangerous being in the market after they've completed the thing that you're in the trade for. You need to identify it. Look at that bounce. Your account could not withstand that. That's a 300 tick liquidation break. Jesus Christ. And then people wonder, they say, hey man, why don't you trade on a 15-minute time frame? Boy, I could blow my account with a 60-second candle. Boy, did you see that? You need to be identifying. You need to be identifying what's going on. Shit, you sitting here looking, talking about 15-minute bearish candle. You short it down at the bottom and they liquidate you. I'll join Discord once I pass evals. I'm gonna hop behind the wheel of this car right now and I'm gonna drive through LA or Atlanta traffic and I've never driven before. I don't even know what the driver's license is. Once I learn how to master driving, then I'll take the driving test and then I'll go. I think that's a smart idea for me to do. I said, yeah, you know, yeah. That's what I think. Once I'm smarter than my instructor, then I'll show up to class. Once I'm smarter than the professor. Great idea for me to do. McSlim says. I think that's a great idea, McSlim. Excellent. I'll learn how to drive whenever I'll take the driver's test once I actually learn how to drive. And master drive. Once I become a NASCAR driver, I'll take my I'll get my driver's license then. Perfect. This guy's hilarious. I'm just teasing. Mick Slim's my guy. I'm just teasing him. But guys, I think objectively like guys, that's just how I think. So the market has forced me to think like this, like in like opposite ways. Like when people say certain things, like that's how I think. Whenever the market does something, I go, well, why wouldn't they do this? That's literally just how I think. So when someone tells me that, I go, okay. But there's nothing wrong with watching for free though. He's learning. He's learning a lot. He's improving. But the biggest value he will get will be from being in the mentorships, from being inside here, because it will help him ultimately pass and get the thing that he's trying to avoid. But he also needs to save his money too. It depends on what your pocket's looking like. You gotta stack your bread up and learn in the meantime. Learn and watch for free, if that's the case. But if you got it, then you need to learn as soon as possible. Expedite the process. I paid for the Discord. You worked yourself all up. So I'm just teasing, brother. I know. I'm just teasing you, brother. Just teasing. We know, bro. We just teasing, brother. We know you here. Just giving you a hard time, man. Because people will think like that. They'll go, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna join that guy. Once I learn how to drive, once I become a NASCAR driver, then I'll apply for my driver's license. I'll take the driver's test. Smart idea for me to do.
So how do I close? How do I close this SPY option?
No idea.
Yo,
Close position.
where's that at?
Look at the bullish. Look at that liquidation rate. They ran the LR and it
Up,
flashed it.
up plus 400%. I'm trying to take my money out.
Close that. Click market close.
You gotta sell it.
Great trade. Look at them flash the. Look at them flash the ES. Alert, alert. Flash the ES. I told you that trade was cooked. I'll let you know when I get in and when I get out and when it's dangerous to be in a trade. Based off of what I'm showing you. Look at them flash the ES. Green body, shoot. They took out this high. We are now, no bullshit, I took it in L. And I've been watching for ICP videos and I won twice today without stressing from being able to identify. Great job, Reckless. I told you. You'll be able to learn. I told you. I told you knowledge page will improve. It'll help you. Show up for the classes on the weekends. Keep learning. I told you. You'll at least begin to stop the bleeding. For $11, you'll stop the bleeding. You might not be able to come to master. You got to show up to the classes. Yeah, I don't know what ICP is. I'm assuming that was a typo. But it might not because P is not near T on the keyboard, so I'm unsure. The T isn't next to P, yeah. I'm not sure what he was talking about. He might be talking to NQ Incyber. That guy. The guy that keeps following people. Whoever follows me messages them and says, hey, I'll put $20,000 inside your account. Just send me $1,500. Be on alert, Reckless 09. Best too. He said, my fault. I'm just teasing, bro. Just give you a hard time, bro. Give you a hard time, bro. It's like how it was with my guy McSlim. I'm just giving you a hard time, bro. We know what you meant, bro. We just teasing you.
I have no idea, bro. Holy.
He said, holy. Are you still in that trade?
Yes, bro. Check the chat. I put it in the chat.
What is going on?
So
Bro,
at the bottom
it.
it says
How does he do this?
it says trade. So I'm gonna press the orange button, trade options, right? And then it pops up like how to actually buy another one, I guess. I don't know what the hell to do.
Hey, does anybody know how to work Robinhood and tell them how to close this out? Because can anyone direct them? Go back on open position. Yeah, go to open position. Hurry.
Hey, I got you. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here, bro.
Can you hear me? Okay, so if you hit the trade button, you go to sell.
All right, trade.
You see the sell button?
Nah, I don't see a sell button.
Did you buy? So if you went to the trade option, so go back to your main page and it should show your options. Click on the option.
All right, option, yep.
Okay, when you click on the option, now you click the trade button and it should give you options to either view more options, roll the position, sell, or buy. So there, now you hit sell.
And then I sell the ones that I have. Okay,
you sell what you want. Yeah, exactly. You sell, but you can also, if you have, like you said, if you know your price target, you can sell for the price that it's going to. Do you see what I'm saying? So if you see a target above, you can sell it for a few dollars out of what the market price is.
Well, I had it for $6.90.
Right, but you can see so if you purchase it, I don't know what you purchased it for. You don't have the thing on it. So if you tell me like you paid $50 for it, it would say 0.50. So if you want to make 10% or whatever the percentages that you want, you put whatever the number is in that sell limit area, and then it will go to that price limit and sell there so that it doesn't get boofed on you essentially.
Okay.
But you'll already be there before it moves.
Okay.
So when it moves in your direction, you're not missing out because when you swipe it at market price, there can sometimes be slippage. So that's why you set it. And then if you know it's going in that direction, then you have no worries.
Okay. Damn. Well, we're probably done for the day.
It's just like your futures, but
that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm gonna take my $24. That was at $50.
Man, if you're going to trade options, make sure you're looking at theta and implied volatility and stuff like that, because you can get absolutely cooked.
If you don't close that shit right away, into the fucking profit, boy.
I was trying to. It was $50 and I was 35. Oh, hold on.
I see a lot of people, they'll do this. If they own shares, especially in SPY and SPX, they will sell covered calls above you and then buy calls below you. So it keeps it in a range. I mean, I know they don't have that capability, but if you have a lot of power, you definitely can, move the market.
Great job. But you closed that position.
Oh, thank
what,
you.
Man? You making
No,
us
I didn't.
nervous.
I'm waiting. I probably should, bro. I don't know.
I mean, if you see it going up, play your fair values.
Man, I live by the cardinal rule. If he was getting ready to close out that position 5 minutes ago, he need to close it out now.
Yeah, but I was up $30. Now I'm up 20. So
Yeah, you got to close up if you're green though. If you're up 20%, I get it.
200%. Oh, I got it. Oh, yeah,
Yeah, close it.
20% is good, man. 20% is decent.
Yeah, bro. 20% is decent. I'm ready to dump this. Supposed to be on alert. That $50 or 60, that $60, whatever. Let's go to zero.
No, I put $10 down. I put $10 for this.
Oh my goodness, really?
$10 and the max was 50, and that was what I was trying to sell, but I couldn't do it.
So what'd you close it at just now?
I still got it open. All right, I'm gonna take my $15 and call it a day.
It should be going up right now. What's that now? So you made 150% then if you put $10 in.
Yeah.
That's crazy. 150% is crazy. Percentages are still percentages. $150% ain't nothing to sneeze at. Especially if considering you didn't even know how to close the trade.
Yeah.
Yeah, I typically get like 150%. Sometimes I only pay like $30 to $70 for contracts.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but again, like I literally have to know where the price is going. So that's how I'm like, okay, I see this happening, so I'm gonna buy out a few weeks or whatever, and then I only look for the.
And you can also be right on the earnings and like anticipate it going up, and like they can beat on the earnings, and you just purchase shares outright. That's how I lost money too, and then them dump it because the guidance is horrible, or them just not do nothing. I'd probably say best case scenario if you gambling on earnings. Best case scenario, you have a 70% chance, 30% chance of succeeding. Because it's not 50-50. Because you have to add the factor in that they just won't do nothing and just go sideways. So like, it goes in your favor sideways or dumps against you. So best case scenario, you got a 66% chance of losing. Worst case scenario, you'll lose 66 to 70% of the time.
I think it's even worse than that, E, because you can be right, and then they collapse the implied volatility, and your option goes to nothing because the implied volatility goes down.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, bro, you got like because no one knows when those earnings reports are gonna come out. No one. I don't care. Hey, bro, I look at earnings whisper. They don't know. You guessing. You don't know what this market or this algorithm is gonna do to that. So we don't know. 20, man, the things I was doing with my money before I started this was insane. Like, it was crazy, dude. I was searching for every single way on how to get rich immediately and fast. And like every single one of those strategies, it's insane because every one of those strategies got me further and further away from the money. It was crazy, dude. Just looking back on it, it makes me cringe. Like, what was I thinking? Like, what was I thinking? Like, I don't have insider information to what Tesla's getting ready to release on their earnings report. Why was I gambling on their earnings report? Why am I gambling? I used to gamble on Airbnb earnings. Where am I getting this information from? I don't know what they're getting ready to do. Like, dude. Chill out. Guys, it's 3:16.
Right,
This market's only going to be open for 40 more minutes. Guys, today was a decent day. It was an okay day today.
I made $18.
Not bad.
Over
100%.
Hey,
Almost 200%.
hey, so we gapped down this morning on SPY. I see from yesterday's candle on the daily candle.
Correct.
And so now we're in like a fair value gap essentially. right? The abyssity is what I have marked out.
On a daily, yes.
Okay.
We tapped into a daily FEG, yes. On the
So would that
spiral
mean
last
that
month.
we would feel that we don't do gap fill Thursdays to go up, correct? Is that even a thing?
Gap fill
Yeah, that's what I was
Thursday.
looking at.
Gap fill Thursday will apply to the current closing price of where we closed out on Wednesday, leading into Thursday. Gap fill Thursday has nothing to do with the current gap that we're sitting in right now. What I was explicitly thinking was they're doing exactly what I said. I said target this, flash this, which is exactly what they did, and I said bounce. And then now, this is what I believe. I believe that we'll go sideways like this, flash this, and then bounce and then start on buy side again. So I am literally not going to change exactly what I'm thinking, because the same thing I thought this morning is exactly what I think they're getting ready to do tomorrow. So,
Understood.
So the reason why I'm saying that is because that's what would hurt the most amount of people going into tomorrow, because we'll linger this around over here and goof around and sideways time distortion, destroy the options, flash dump it, fill the gap over here from fill the gap from the 5th. Use the
I see
power,
682.
Use the power exactly to get power gap fill Thursday to then shoot it up and go higher, and then start targeting all of this to the upside. That's what I think personally. So they're just going sideways like how I thought. So we'll see what tomorrow looks like on Gap Fill Thursday. Gap Fill Thursday will apply. If we gap down over here on Thursday, they're going to target this. If we gap up over here on Thursday, I'm going to think that we're going to do something like this, and like headhunt this or this, and then we're going to do something like this. And it's really going to be bearish. To me, the most bearish thing that they can do is gap this market up tomorrow. That will not be good. And the most confusing thing that they can do is just open it up sideways. Because then I don't know what they're getting ready to do. Why? Because then if they open it up sideways, then the market will be trapped between this imbalance that we created today and this one. This one right here is the path of least resistance. So if we just open up here and just start doing this, well, look, we're trapped between here and here. Who knows what they'll do? Then we have to target internals and take it day by day and piece by piece. And be able to identify one or two models and be able to rinse and repeat and take our little coins and run away. Unfortunately, that's the name of the game. So we need to watch this market close here. Guys, listen. Pitt is getting ready to University of Pittsburgh is getting ready to play Georgia Tech today. I'm an alumni and the coaching staff, basketball, and the coaching staff left me some tickets. So I gotta head out over here sometime soon, so I gotta cut the live stream. I don't want to do nothing stupid. Why? Dude, the market closed at 4:59. Why don't you want to trade till 4:59 p.m.? Why, man? Come on, man. See, I knew you wasn't no real trader. You walking away from your screen when there's money on the table, huh? Scammer. The degenerates that I found on Facebook Marketplace and Craigslist, they told me that you shouldn't leave no money on the table. You should keep trading all day instead of walking away from your screen and securing the money that is in your pocket and doing it again the next day. Because that's what real profitable traders do. I keep on getting my advice from people that aren't profitable, and I wonder why I'm not changing. And my strategies haven't changed, and I'm getting the same results. Well, there you go. So stop trading their strategies. There's a reason why it's probably free, just to let you know. So those same strategies that you're getting, there's a reason why. There's a reason why. So just to let you know. In any event, I'm going to call this a day here. We'll be live tomorrow at 9, 10 a.m. in the morning, 9:45 in the morning from Discord. Ready to trade live, ready to tackle the market, and hopefully be green, most high willing. Okay? Stay away from the scammers, please. I will never ask you for money, ever. Knowledge community page link is inside my bio. $11 to understand. This is not an alert service. We need to have intelligent conversations, and you need to know how to trade without me. So when I say certain things, you recognize your model and you make your own money and you run away. Stop waiting hand and foot on somebody to get you rich. The knowledge that they're imparting on you and the wisdom can get you rich, but you just need to study a little bit. Like I tell people all the time, it's a couple months in order to change your life, as we've seen numerous times today. In any event, great job today. We'll be live tomorrow. And the most important thing is this. Hey man, I just met you. You're an idiot. You wanna know why, man? Why? Because everyone else is making money except for me. And I don't like that. I keep on seeing you be green. And everybody's screaming at the top of their lungs. And I keep on trying to trade these strategies that I got off of Craigslist. It's not working for me. And I wonder why I'm losing. So until that changes, until I abandon a scarcity mindset, you either teach me how to trade and press the button for me, or I'm gonna follow you. I'm not gonna follow you, man. So don't tell me that bullshit. You can keep that shit and shove it up your arse. So I'm gonna still say it though. I love you and I believe in you. Okay? Hey man, keep that bullshit. Tell it to somebody else. I love you and I believe in you. And I know for a fact you can do this. Yes, you. We see it all the time. In any event, I know it's not easy, and I know life is hard. So we got to continue to take advantage of every opportunity that we have, and be ready to seize the opportunities, and stack one foot and put one foot in front of the other, and take advantage of every day that's presented to us. All right. So I love you. All righty, and I believe in you, and I know you can do this. And I will be the one in your corner, and I say that after every live stream because I believe in you. All righty, guys. We'll see you tomorrow.
Later.
Later.
All right, then.
Great day today, guys.